You're listening to the Sadbois Radio 133.7 KSMD. I am your host, Sonata. Here today with me is the Beans, half of Rice and Beans, Dante.
You're a rat.
We have the Pretzels of the North. We have Chris.
I am your brother in gooning.
And then we have our favorite sopping wet cat, Matsu-kun.
What the fuck? Okay, we're doing this.
The way Dante looked at me when he saw his monitor and saw that I hit the recording button.
I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it because you're blocking it. And I looked at you and it hit me. This motherfucker has been recording for who knows how long now to get the fucking haha funny. We've been recording for a bit. You bitch. I saw him stop and gear up the intro and I was like, this motherfucker. I can see it in your fucking face.
Good.
That was a good. That was good. You got me there.
That was good.
That was good.
Oh my god.
We're coming at you at a very solid 1:30 in the afternoon. I hope you all are doing well. Please grab yourself a drink, grab a snack. The lounge is listening, and we hope you are as well.
Don't let him lie to you. It's
boys,
120.
What?
Don't let him lie to you. It's 120, not 130.
That's 120, yeah.
Can I just say nice round numbers around here?
No.
120 is a nice round number.
It's a third of the way through the hour.
Technically, yes. He's not wrong. It's a good measurement
Look,
stick.
you want me to be really specific? Say it's 121.
By the way, here are the videos I usually throw up during this recording session because they're nice.
Do you guys want me to start over? At least start the little bit intro bit over.
We're already in it. We're in.
No, it's all good.
We're already in.
You can cut this
Too
out.
late.
This part
You
out.
can't backtrack your sins. God's watching and He knows what you've done.
No.
But
Matzo,
he's too lazy to do anything about it.
There's something worse than God's watching. Girls are watching.
And what are the girls
God.
going to do?
You're going to
I don't
screw
know.
up because the girls are
What's Laura
watching.
gonna do to you?
The girls are always watching. There's 2 girls in the ending credits of all of my videos. I know they're watching. Speaking of girls, there is one where so I have a little recording booth back at my place for recording audio for videos.
He's got the Matt Path recording booth, chat.
Except worse.
Worse, I'd argue better.
It is really nice in
I
there.
mean, it's
Matt
not a
Path just
tiny
fucking
closet.
squatted in a closet.
I have a chair.
This motherfucker has a chair, sound foam, a microphone.
Yeah, and
Oh my god,
I,
look at you
Bathroom.
fancy ass having a chair and a recording square.
okay, so the point is that I have little trinkets in there. I just want to hang all the stuff that I can't hang over my head in my recording booth. And I have a little Joltik figure, and that's to remind me of our friend Crow, because she's always associated with herself with Joltik, the Pokemon. And for my friend Aurora, I wanted like something to remind me of her in there, because both of those girls, hopefully they're watching. They're in the dedications of my videos lately, because I think of them at the other end of my microphone, like telling me to like slow down, take a break, go get some water, something like that.
Take
in
care of yourself as one of them holding each of your shoulders shake you violently.
Crow definitely would. Aurora would just give me this really stern look, which she has given me many times. But no, Aurora, she gave me a little bunny plushie, because I didn't ask her for anything, but she mentioned, I'll just give you a little bunny plushie. And so I hung it on my microphone stand, and then at some point during my recording, I looked down because it turned a little bit, and I saw that she wrote a little message for me that just says, I'm proud of you.
Adorable.
It is really cute.
It's
So,
so
yeah, the
cute
girls-
and gay.
It's Pride Month. Everything's gay, son.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I had, little girl moment, So boys, what have we been? We got to start the radio broadcast. Right? What have we been eating lately?
Eating? Oh,
Yeah.
Lord Almighty! You're gonna start it with food?
Yes, we're going to start it with food. We started the last 2 test recordings with food. What are you talking about?
God,
I've actually got something for this.
Oh, do you?
Hot
you
Pockets.
You go. You go. You go.
The floor is yours.
So yesterday I ordered Burger King, and
Mhm.
the order ended up
Oh my
being
God.
expensive enough that they put in a promo item for me for free. A
Oh.
$9 Whopper.
Oh,
I'm
So
sorry.
you all know how Burger King has that How to Train Your Dragon promotion going on right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's the Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper. Uh some like spicy mozzarella sticks. I don't know the rest of the items. My focus is on that Whopper
I gotta see
because
this.
their big fancy selling point is marbled bun. It's red and orange with a
Ooh.
name like Dragon Flame Grilled Whopper.
It's not going
You'd
to be like a
expect there
spicy
to be
sauce
like
on there or something.
you'd expect something, some kind of bite, some kind of spice, even just like the weakest fucking hot sauce that any
Oh,
white
they could have put
person would say
jalapenos
is
on that thing
hot.
and it would have been more dragon, wouldn't it?
yeah.
It was literally just a Whopper with a fancy colored bun.
Pain.
Like it wasn't pretty patty level boring as sin. It was a marbled bun. Like you could genuinely take a bite, look at the bun, and see like, oh yeah, it is red and orange interspersed
Hold on.
through it.
Yeah, it's that.
It's
Yeah.
just a fucking
there it is.
Whopper.
For those of you that are
It's
watching and not
a
listening, we'll put it on
$9
screen.
Whopper.
I'm just gonna.
So speaking of food and like special novelty items, so last Tuesday, not yesterday because it's a Wednesday's recording this, like the Tuesday beforehand, Aurora took me to her place because stuff was happening, she didn't want to be alone for something, so I was just there to protect her and whatnot,
Yeah.
just to be a presence. But she was like, oh, we'll also go to get some food because I want to celebrate, because I asked her to celebrate a video releasing with me, because every time a video of mine releases I always like to go get something special, quote unquote, to celebrate. So we went to Freddy's, and normally
Freddy's.
yeah, fucking love Freddy's. Monster, we
Yeah,
need
we
to get
do.
you some Freddy's.
I actually think I've been to Freddy's before. Or I might be thinking of
Fuck
somewhere
yeah.
else. I have some card for some place. I need to go find it again.
But
Continue, I'll find it.
we went to Freddy's, and she just got like a regular bacon cheeseburger, but I, in my infinite wisdom, saw they had a King's Hawaiian brisket burger with barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the only thing,
sounds good.
it was good. So I took off the pickles because I don't like pickles, but because my teeth don't close, it's really hard for me to eat food sometimes. So it's like I had to like biting through the brisket was really hard, but it was absolutely delicious. King's Hawaiian rolls are so fucking good, dude.
I mean,
like as a sandwich,
Yeah, they
like,
are.
as a sandwich
they,
bun,
they make perfect slider buns.
they really do.
Like they're
Like the ones we had on Thanksgiving,
yes,
for real.
they're fucking perfect.
Okay, I found the card I was thinking of. It's for Frankie's.
Right.
Yeah, I can see.
I also had Burger King just yesterday because I felt like it, and I really didn't want to eat my mom's hot dog fried rice,
That sounds good.
fried hot dog fried rice, and I was just like,
okay.
I feel like a burger.
Yeah.
I just got myself a Bacon King, which I do owe Matzo one of those things.
Bacon King goated.
Bacon King goated. But
I don't
but do
think
you
I've
keep
had
the
one.
ketchup and the mayo on there, Matzo?
Oh yeah, I ordered it as is.
I don't think I've had a Bacon King.
I mean,
I haven't had a lot of Burger King, to be fair.
if Bacon King is just two patties and bacon and mayo and
yeah.
ketchup and cheese.
Is it just
Like-
basically like a Whopper, but like
Have you ever had the Baconator from Wendy's?
It's fucking wide.
I've at least had it once.
That's
I don't remember it though.
it's the
I've had the
Whopper
Baconator.
has the vegetables on it,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it doesn't come with cheese. The
Got
Bacon
you.
King comes with cheese.
Got you.
Bacon King is also like
But skips the
3,000
veggie.
calories. That's a joke, but it's a lot.
I imagine it would be a fuckload.
Yeah.
Like
It's such a large ass burger. I love it.
Though speaking of Burger King, you know what's really cool? Like at some point, like they got the touchscreen menus and stuff like that.
Mhm.
No,
But
do they?
Yeah, but you couldn't order it hot off the broiler for the longest time.
Huh.
But then they added it back, and I'm just like, oh my god, this changes everything.
Yeah.
Everything hot off the broiler. It's so good. Hot off the broiler food from Burger King actually makes it bearable. Not gonna lie.
Mhm.
Though I don't know why people like act like they microwave it. They don't. They just hold it. It's just a hot hold. So I'm asking them to make it hot off the broiler just means they make it fresh.
Yeah.
Because they're not advertising making it fresh. They're advertising using a broiler. And like where do I get this information? I had a friend of mine who worked at fucking Burger King.
Yeah, you've got that insider info.
We've got the insider info. You guys want some more insider info about food places?
Sure.
Arby's does microwave most of their shit.
Fuck, that reminds me. I ate Arby's recently, actually. I don't know why. Their roast beef was super thick cut for no reason.
That's weird because they cut. So the roast beef, that's cut to order. Like it is roasted at the stores and they cut it to order. So it being thick is weird, which means they just fucked it up.
It was incredibly, because my mom got a double for a roast beef sandwich, and I got I can't remember their sizes.
So it's the regular, then there's a double, and then there's the half pound.
I think she got me a half pound beef
A lot
and
of meat.
cheddar. Oh, dude, it's usually a lot of meat. With the thick cut, they didn't lower how many cuts they put on it. There was more meat. It was like double the meat I'm used to, and I eat that shit. Like, there was so much meat, it was cut so thick, it was actually a little bit of a chore to get through, and if I didn't enjoy the flavor, I would have stopped eating it, actually.
So like, how thick are we talking? Like,
Ah,
thick cut bacon thick? Like,
thick cut bacon thick.
ooh, oh god,
Bitch was thick.
It's supposed to be paper thin.
It is. Hold on, I can stack up a couple credit cards and tell you how thick on that.
Speaking of Arby's,
credit card thickness is universal.
Yeah. So
yeah,
at Arby's, I think this does help their case, but like the cheese they put on the beef and cheddar is basically just like nacho cheese.
What their case for meeting the bare minimum?
Yes.
Taste.
Yeah, it's basically just like a fucking nacho cheese dispenser.
I don't like.
It was
Arby's.
like genuinely 3
You didn't like that
credit
fish sandwich?
thick.
No, that was good. That was good. It's a fish sandwich.
Was it good or was it good for Arby's?
I don't know. I don't have enough Arby's to really like be like, oh, good for Arby's. I just thought it was a good fish sandwich.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Pretty solid. But just in general, I just think of Arby's and I'm like, gross. But also, just the idea of roast beef doesn't really appeal to me. So like,
that's fair. I'm
not really ever gonna get Arby's.
This is a minor complaint. I hate when English people call everything that's on a bun a burger.
Yeah, I feel that
because it's not
on a burger bun.
No, I hate it. It's like,
burger?
oh, I want that fried chicken burger, and it's just like, it's not a chicken burger, it's a chicken sandwich, which I know that's pedantic, but like, it's not a burger.
Look,
Okay,
I will take any. I will take
out.
any and all reasons to clown on the British.
They also Sea Dog VA saying, "Oh, roast beef burger, it's not even good." It's like
sound
because he's talking about Arby's, and it's just like, it's not a burger. Like,
but hear me out.
Sounds so posh.
In Japanese, with its eternal quest to shorten every word, sentence, paragraph, novel into as few syllables as possible, what is faster to say, baga or sandwich?
Sando. They don't even say sando.
Yeah.
They say sando.
Exactly.
Baga,
you get it.
sando,
and it's still simpler in your head to just
sando,
say baga.
Baga. Yeah, but burgers.
Baga sando.
Baga is easier than sando. It's
especially because when you
sando's
have
harder.
burgers and then you have sandwiches at the same place, what are you gonna call it? A baga sandwich?
Yeah, he's
that
right.
just sounds stupid. You're
He's
getting
right.
a baga, you're getting something else. It's a something else baga.
Both of y'all.
He's right though. I get what you're saying. I get it because it does feel weird to say chicken burger, but at the same time, it's like,
It does.
yeah, I get it. Like,
okay, I'm talking about fucking English. I'm not talking about when you go to Japan and they don't even say Burger King. They just say King. They don't say McDonald's. They say Mac.
It's so funny. Oh shit, I forgot. I still have my son in my pocket.
Oh yeah, they were Foy Coco.
Oh my god.
That's $60 if it was a grade 10.
Damn.
It's not going to be.
No, of course not.
Because you're just fucking bending it. But like, I wanted to give you that after I pulled it. because I thought of you. So I pulled a reverse hollow Foy Coco for Dante,
Very nice.
and I was just like, oh, I got to give this to him. It's worth a big good
He's
chunk of
such a-
change.
He's such a little cutie.
Yeah, he is.
All right, time to stand a bit.
We doing this.
Time to stand a little bit. Standing is
What are they
nice.
doing?
I like.
We're literally standing, Matho.
I was sitting.
That's
I've
it.
been standing the
or-
whole time.
We're literally standing up.
Having the whole
record.
office is nice because we can just stand and move around, and we
Yeah.
have enough fucking XLR cables that we could easily just taste the entire room.
We could daisy chain all the way down to the living room. We're not gonna do that.
Literally, though, we probably
do
fucking
that.
could. We have so many. We have like at least 5 XLR cables for only 3 microphones.
And
Well,
then
okay, to
it's
be
not like
fair-
an XLR cable is
Well,
$3.
because- No, but I was gonna say, to be fair, we had another microphone, but we sent Matzo a microphone and an XLR cable.
Yeah, when I
So
get a
that means
chance, I'm
we
gonna
had-
buy that motherfucker in like a Behringer interface. It's only
This
like
means
$40.
that we had like I saw a
Mhm.
fucking interface on Nellis.
Ooh, an XLR
Yeah.
interface.
Yes, with more microphone, more microphone slots than ours, and I'm like, the fuck.
Okay, we have 10 slots.
We have
Okay,
a lot.
We have 4 XLR and
Yeah,
quarter
that
inch
one-
jacks.
That one had more slots.
Okay.
Probably this. I think it definitely didn't have more than like 10 instruments.
Mhm.
You know, 'Cause this
We
one
have 10
has that.
instrument pickups technically.
Yeah,
Because the XLR inputs can also be instrument pickups,
Love
which is a really cool fucking design, by the way.
which we will never fucking have to use. But it's nice that we have it. I like having this interface. I probably at some point I will get myself a small personal one, and then that one can just stick around for
Yeah.
big shit.
Chris, what's the word on food with you?
Hot Pockets.
Just hot pockets, fam.
It doesn't have to be today. It can be the past week or so. Anything interesting?
Trying to think.
Yeah, mostly Hot Pockets and fucking I want to talk about how good bitchin' sauce is because that stuff is
Oh, you had
so
bitchin'
delicious.
sauce.
Yeah, I have bitchins. What do you mean had? I have.
That's awesome. I've been wanting to try that. I always see it. I'm like,
need a
damn.
refresher. What the hell is bitchin' sauce again?
So it's an almond based dip that's really good. They have like my favorite flavors are the chipotle pepper one and the Hatch green chili.
Okay.
They're
We're
very good.
talking about the microphones.
Yeah, we're talking about the fucking thing we did for the microphones to make it so good.
Chris was talking very loudly, and I was like scared that he was going to pop up on our mics. Nah.
But also
Nice.
fucking crunching on chips like right into the microphones. It's quiet. Just butter.
I'm pulling a bitchin'
That's
sauce.
good.
Bro, you bitching right now?
Oh my god, look at that bitchin' sauce. I love it, dude. I love this sauce. So I love just the concept of it.
Do you have anything interesting food wise for you? For you, Mr. Dante?
Lately I've been my mom goes down to Mexico a lot. Here's bitchin'
Mhm.
sauce, by the way. Look at that. The original bitchin' sauce.
That's funny.
I love the guy on the cover just bitchin'.
Bro, that's me.
Yeah.
So good. I love it.
Bro, that
It's
looks like
so
me as a kid.
delicious.
But no, my mom's been going down to Mexico a lot. Like she always does in general, but like lately it's been like at least once, maybe sometimes even twice a month. But
Mhm.
I've been asking her to bring me like tortillas and queso.
Dude, those tortillas that you gave me that one time when I
Dude.
first moved here, those were really good.
The actual
Like,
flour tortillas, not
I-
the super thick kind that like
fucking
they make
hate-
here.
Yeah, no,
It's
I
because
fucking
those
hate those
ones-
thick flour
those-
tortillas.
Those ones are made. So it's like quote unquote. I don't know how to even describe it, but basically they're supposed to be put onto a stovetop to like cook down further, but they're never advertised that way because that's a lot of the time like they are thick in like when we make them in Mexico,
yeah.
but then like it gets thinned down on the stovetop. I don't understand how the fuck it works, but yeah.
Well,
but
then you have the white
those
people just
super-
making out of
Magic.
fucking fajitas.
Yeah, those super thick fucking flour tortillas they're fine for certain things, but I can't handle it. It's too much flour, which is why I like, authentic Mexican flour tortillas that are nice, they're thin,
They're
almost
really
fucking
thin.
see-through. Almost
Mhm.
see-through. They're perfect.
You should see the
Love them.
tacos we make for like for air guitar or the coffee shop next to my diner. because like those tortillas, they're pretty good. Like I'm still not a fan of them, but like I had a taco with them because chef made like these bespoke brisket tacos,
Yeah.
and those tortillas they were fantastic. But then again, he also fucking just threw them on the flat top to heat them up for us.
Hell yeah.
Normally, what they do is that they have like an oven at the stores, and then they just throw the tacos wholesale in there because they're covered in foil, they're wrapped in foil,
Yeah.
and shit like that.
It keeps it good.
We
Shit.
have several kinds of tacos. We got bacon tacos. We've got brisket
Bacon's a
tacos.
Weird concept for a taco, but all right.
They're breakfast tacos. So it's bacon,
Fair, I
egg, and
suppose.
cheese. All of this is egg and cheese plus whatever.
Yeah.
We have the potato tacos, and the potatoes are tater tots, just straight up tater tots, and they're covered in this this spice blend. It's like vinegar powder, chipotle powder, paprika, I think a little bit of onion.
Yeah.
And then the final one is a veggie taco, and those are those are like this tofu mix, so it still has protein in it, or a lot more protein than normal.
There we go. Now I'm
we-
feeling the fan on me.
There's a fifth kind of taco. Did I only said 4, right?
5 tacos?
I swear there's
Oh my
5
god, dude.
because there's brisket, bacon, potato, veggie taco. I swear there's more.
No, but
I'm gonna have to look and see.
yeah, I've been requesting her to bring me tortillas and queso fresco. So I've been getting so 2 different kind of cheeses. I have one that's specifically for like quesadillas. It comes in a block, and usually you have to grate it. And the
Yeah.
other one's queso fresco. So that one,
Isn't that like crumbled?
it's the really crumbly one.
Yeah.
Can't really use that for a quesadilla. It isn't made for that. That one is really nice
Is it-
because it's really
is queso
simple.
fresco like cotija?
Yes, I'm
Yes.
pretty sure. It's
More
so
or
fucking good. I
less.
love it. Very wet cheese though. Very annoying to keep around because it can
Incredibly wet cheese.
very wet. But it's perfect for my favorite snack. You get a little flour tortilla. You just put literally you just open a tortilla, put some queso fresco in it, roll it up, eat it.
Yep.
No grill?
Nope,
No, bro.
don't gotta do shit.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes if you want, throw it in the microwave for like 10 seconds, warm up the cheese a little bit. That's it. That's the most I'll do to it. It's such a perfect like snack. Also, on the other side of that, you can also put like just a tortilla and refried beans. Just a little guy. Just a little guy. Delicious.
Just a little something.
Speaking of kids,
Perfect.
there's a sandwich I think that you guys would like, but I have a very specific reason why I don't like it. It's an LGBTQ sandwich. Happy Pride Month, by the way. The Sadbois say trans rights are human rights.
Throw a brick at you.
Lettuce, bacon, queso, tomato.
Guacamole.
Don't say
Oh, yeah, G, not
guacamole.
Okay, excuse me. Guacamole.
Guacamole.
Guacamole?
I got an
Guacamole.
emo for this.
Guacamole.
Guacamole. Guacamole.
Guacamole. There you go.
Fuck you.
Here you go.
I'm
This
gonna
is
say,
for
I'm
you-
gonna
this
say
is
it
for
the
you,
American way
Dante.
just to offend you. Guacamole.
Guacamole. Can I
Richard
get some?
Brooks is
Can I
Sonata
get
for
some
you.
guacamole?
Can I get some chips and salsa? And is the guacamole extra?
Nothing.
Avocado.
Nothing will ever beat the fucking time I heard 2 white girls at Tempe Marketplace go
Oh.
fucking. Hey, let's go to Chipotle.
Yes, they said Chipotle.
I say Chipotle like as a joke.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
it's
no, but
Chipotle.
they didn't say it as a joke. They did
It
not
sounded
say
so
it as a
really
joke.
serious. Oh,
It's like white women like
We were on our
older
way to
saying
see a
taco.
movie. Me and my mom. We were on our way to see a movie, and we were also trying to figure out what to eat. But these 2 fucking white girls in front of us are like, "Hey, we could go there. Ooh, let's go to Chipotle."
oh God.
I'm dying.
of English people.
I feel my
'cause
soul ascending to the 37th dead realm.
you know what word we've been saying for so long? We've brick throwing? Is that Minari? Yes.
Yes, it's her fucking throwing a brick emote. I'm throwing bricks at you, Sonata.
Remember, listeners, throw bricks at transphobic people.
Train a
You guys-
pitbull to throw bricks at transphobic people from the balcony.
Dante couldn't see
Glad
if he was
y'all
doing
saying
something on
it's
his
not me,
iPad, but
'cause I was
like
about
the
to say
shift in my
something worse.
face. The shift in my face, and I'm just like doing this happy thing, and I just go throw bricks at transphobic
Throw
people.
bricks.
There's another thing that I want to say throw bricks at, but we're not going to do that this radio
not here,
broadcast.
not now.
I'm
Even though it
glad
would
you
be
know what I'm putting
incredibly
down,
per-
Matzo. I know.
It's the thing I almost said as a follow-up. So
But
not here, not now, even though it's relevant.
so relevant. The British people, they say, because you know what word we've been saying? We've been saying tortilla.
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 Yeah, the British people say tortilla.
Oh,
Like they
God.
actually say tortilla.
No. The sins of the British.
They can't handle.
Sins
Did
of
you
the
know?
South, I'm holding myself
Speaking of the
back.
sins of the British, Dante, Emily doesn't like Gordon Ramsay either.
Fair.
Because he doesn't know how to cook a fucking steak.
What do you mean he doesn't know how to cook a fucking steak?
How does that even?
Yeah, we were talking about it. The man doesn't know how to cook a grilled cheese, Sonata.
You showed me that video and Charlie just going the fuck off on it. Matsu, have you seen this video?
I'm
Have you-
aware of it. I have not watched it personally.
Oh,
I
it's
know
so-
his sins,
Chris,
and
send
I
it
would
to the
rather
man.
It's so
avoid them.
insane. The fucking
Because
goddamn.
I've seen this man cook eggs.
Oh,
All
His own
fuck-ass
son
eggs.
fuck-ass
his own
eggs.
son does not like the way he cooks eggs.
It's so
It's
fucking
fuck
funny to me,
eggs.
dude.
Oh, you have to use the best amount of eggs. You have to season it at the beginning, season it in the middle, season it at the end, and you have to make sure it's creamy to go on toast. And it's just like, I don't want that.
At least he's
toast.
seasoning it, but I don't want it on toast.
I love that if I type in Gordon Ramsay, grilled cheese is one of the first things that pops up.
It's because it's ridiculous.
Do I send him?
It's-
Do I send him the
No, just
Moist
send him the
Critical
original
one?
video because I want Matzo to
Okay.
die.
I will tell you now, I will not watch it because I've seen enough of his sins in the kitchen.
No, you need to
Dang.
watch this, Matzo. I'm sorry.
Matzo,
you
trust
need
me,
to.
you need
I'll
to
watch
watch
it with you.
Yeah, we'll watch it
I'll
with
watch
you.
it with
just
you.
a thumbnail. The fucking bread he chooses, bro. The fucking bread. This man.
Do you see the cheese he's using?
Okay, hold on. If we're doing
Right.
this, there's only
He
one way
doesn't
to
even
do
mix
this.
the cheeses. He just like puts them next to each
What the
other.
fucking next to each other? And then he's like, "Oh yes, I'm just gonna,
Eat-
put this next to the
Oh, you
fucking
know what?
fire
Yes.
pit."
Let's
Each
get it all
last
nice and
fucking one
melted,
of you
and it's
get
not
in
even
here.
fucking
It's not even
melted.
Yeah,
fucking
all of us
melted.
get in here. I'm in.
No, we're not doing it right now.
Just
No, we are.
No, we're not.
We're doing it right
recording.
now.
no, we're
It's
recording.
6 minutes. We have 2 hours.
God damn it! This video makes me mad.
It does.
It's an insane video.
Do you know? You want to know an extra sin of the English? So Tostitos, their salsa went over there, right? You know, Tostitos, not a spicy salsa, right? They're mild, perfectly fine. It wasn't
Yeah.
fine. They had to get a special blend of salsa for Tostitos in England called extra mild.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, I know about this.
Mild minus, if you will, instead of mild plus.
Bread, bro. What is
Is
this
that bread? Is that the
put in?
cheese?
No, dude, get into the watch together.
No, dude, it's fine. We're
Okay, Matzo, I'm hitting hit play on it.
Alright. I'll remember this betrayal, though.
Now,
I
we
will
all know
too.
Grilled cheese. I grew up with it. That was cheese on toast. But there's something quite amazing for a grilled cheese, especially when you have these.
I can't wait to
incredible
unpause my
cheeses.
HoloLive music after
Aramana
this.
with pepperberry and Asiago. Beautiful. I mean, really beautiful. To do the ultimate grilled cheese with this is a dream come true. So I'm going to just cut nice big long slices.
Look at how thick he
So I can
fucking
take
cut that,
off the
Matzo.
rind easily.
Christ.
Okay, and those pepper berries. is
Look
gonna
how
make the
thick he
cheese
cut that
a little bit
cheese.
Spicy. Look at that there. I mean, so beautiful. And then with the
Matzo, are you okay?
Asiago again down,
Does this hurt?
Why is he cutting another slice?
cut off
Because that's the Asiago.
the rind.
Which, you grate Asiago. You don't just
and
fucking
then
do
from
that.
there, get the slice and just go in half again. So you've got these nice long.
Half again? You
luscious,
didn't half the
almost
first!
like sort of
There you go. Okay, now he's
really
halving the first
bricks
one.
of cheese.
They're still
Look
too
at that.
thick. I'm gonna
And
tell
that
you right now,
pepperberry
those are still
is
too thick.
incredible. Now the bread. The thing behind a great grilled cheese is to make sure
I
the
can
bread
accept that thickness in
It's not too
literally
thick.
one condition. The cheese is the only thing you have going in it.
Look at that.
I don't think
Okay.
he's only putting cheese in here.
No, he is. Oh, no, he's not. He's not.
Country bread.
But look at how thick that piece of bread is.
Now, from there.
That's
the
too
butter.
thick. I'm sorry.
And that's a crazy sentiment coming from you of all fucking people.
We'll see why.
I know how to make the perfect grilled
When you get
cheese.
that nice, crispy.
I've posted proof of my perfect grilled cheese.
Cover it.
I bullied Fenari with the perfect grilled cheese because she burnt
the outside.
2 different grilled cheeses on 2 different occasions.
Now, very important question though, Chris.
Yes.
Layer.
Is it just some white bread and American? Because that is the perfect comfort cheese.
Tailor-made
Yes.
in a way that it becomes
Actually, I'm gonna one up you. The perfect cheese for grilled cheese is Kraft American Deluxe.
behind this grilled
Yep,
cheese.
the singles.
No, not the not. That's the regular Kraft American. Kraft
You can't get
American
deluxe as
Deluxe.
singles? I thought you could get the
No,
deluxe
you can't.
singles.
Spicy
You can't.
texture to that incredible cheese. Now, the
It's
acidity
like slightly thicker.
I'm sorry. What the McFuck did he
once
just
it's
put on
been
there?
cooked,
Kimchi, slightly spicy kimchi.
fold
So
that over,
mild as fuck kimchi for
And then
British
So
people.
not a grilled
push
cheese.
that down.
He's made a melt
We're gonna
at this
stick
point.
that in the oven.
But look at how thick, look at how fat that sandwich
Wait.
is.
Wait.
Nice and warm.
Why?
Touch of olive oil in.
The fuck?
Beautiful.
Has he put a pan in a brick oven?
Get the temperature up.
No, not even a brick oven, just over an open fire. It's a cast iron pot. It's a cast iron pan over an open flame.
Rest on the side.
I don't care how
Push
you
that
try to
down.
redefine it.
Nice.
This is not grilling.
Lift up.
This is not
I mean,
grilling. you're
technically, no.
cleaning.
Technically, that is grilling. You can grill on that, but I want you to watch him. I want you to see how wasteful this is.
Start from this
He didn't even need to put olive oil on it. I'm sorry.
Just push
I mean,
them
he
down.
buttered the outside, did he?
He didn't
not?
even. Yeah, he did. He didn't even
So what
let
you
the
should
pan
do-
heat up though.
You should put butter in the pan, and you should butter the bread. That's what I think.
Yeah. And then look at that.
That's
like-
fucking burned.
Like half of a quarter of it is burnt, and he's pushing it down.
That way it gets nice and crispy.
Well, yeah, because he cut it too thick.
Yeah. No, you
2 minutes each side.
and you see.
And then once you've coloured both sides,
This is why you preheat your pans, ladies and gentlemen, for grilled cheese.
Your spatula on top.
This is all being cut out, by the way.
And that helps
Ah,
to
why?
get the cheese nice
No.
and
You can cut the video out, but leave our dialogue in. They need to know Mato's reaction to this.
But they're not gonna know what the context is. This isn't.
We
this
can
isn't
we
going
can
in.
put
It's just gonna
we
be
can
on
put a
one
link to the
Narrating
video
the
in it.
context. The fuck
just
do you
helps
mean?
elevate the flavour.
Yeah.
That
We
Bonus
said what
video.
video's being watched.
grilled cheese. Take that out. Turn that over.
Now Mato, what's the hallmark of any grilled cheese? What's the
That the cheese is fucking melted.
cheese is
and
Which
gooey, right? No, wait.
I don't want it. I don't want the clean cut. Tell me it's not a clean cut. Tell me Gordon Ramsay does not clean cut a grilled cheese. He clean cut the grilled fucking cheese. It's not grilled.
It's nice having half again.
Shut the fuck up.
And then he cut it
You
again.
You yell at people for not knowing how to cook professionally. What the fuck is this?
This is gonna be a bonus
cheese
video,
isn't-
by the way.
The cheese isn't even fucking soft. I think
Put this in
like
the video in the background.
I could make this 100 times better than he did, easily, with
All of us
all
can
those
do it
same
better than he
ingredients.
did.
Cooked in the open
With
fire.
all the same ingredients and even the cooking utensils, I could do
You
that
didn't even make a grilled
infinitely
cheese.
better.
That's the worst
It's
part.
fucking cheese.
It's a melt.
Almost makes me feel like
It's a melt.
It's not even a melt because a melt would imply it's melted. It's
Yeah.
not even fucking melted. It's
You're
it's
right.
a disgrace.
It's not a melt. It's a worm. He made a worm.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
I don't even
but
think the
like-
cheese got warm. I'm gonna be real. I don't even think the cheese or the kimchi got real. It's
The
too
ultimate
thick.
grilled cheese, and he's biting into just like a fucking solid block
Seriously.
that's lightly toasted on the outside.
I'm fucking.
Thank you for
offended.
suffering through that, Matzo. Thank you for suffering through that with us.
You know what we got to do?
What do we gotta do?
Another extra step for setup. But you know what would be nice
What?
to facilitate this? If we could just
Mhm.
if we just connected the PC to the TV. So in situations like this, we could easily just throw a watch together onto the TV.
we're gonna need some more cables.
Yeah, not wrong.
That's fine.
But it would be nice.
That's fine. Yeah.
We could do that because I mean, it's
So-
not like we can't have this up there anyway.
You know what I think would be
But
better?
so-
Would be good.
Huh.
If we're just doing a Discord call, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we
Yeah.
why don't we do the cast him? Oh no, because then we'd have to bring the interface and I think so. Why don't we just do the cast at my place? Because like I have very easy access to my TV.
Not wrong. That's true. I didn't think of that. Yeah, we could try it at some point.
So like you just have to bring all the stuff to my place, then we bring it back and reset it up for stream. Because we stream here, we can just record there.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think of that. That's true. That's true.
And also, the reason I mentioned that is because it's air conditioned at my fucking place.
Yeah.
What, you don't like feeling the real, true Arizona heat?
Not that bad yet. Thank
No.
God.
That
No, but it is
last
regularly
year,
becoming 100 all the time.
last year when I was here in August, that was painful. Not gonna lie. And then winter came, and I was just like, "Oh my god, I'm fucking freezing."
Okay, but so I'm gonna tell you exactly what I would do to make that infinitely better because
Grill it
it bugs me.
properly.
Yes,
That's all you need to
properly.
do.
Like,
Treat
I
it like
just
a
need-
real sandwich?
Well, no.
All you need
No.
to do-
Let me
you don't need to
sit down. Let
change
me cook. Sit down. Let me fucking
listen,
cook.
Listen, all right. I'll let
No,
you
no,
cook
no,
in just
listen.
a second. I'm gonna let you cook in just a
No.
second. All you need to do to fix that is you need to just melt the fucking cheese. Like that's all.
Yes,
you
but
need
there's
to
a
do.
way to do it.
Honestly.
But there's a way to do it properly. First, don't make the bread so fucking thick. If you're gonna make bread that thick, you have to have a lid for the pan so it can actually circulate heat to melt it all, to warm everything inside of it. Secondly, I would have grated Asiago over it instead.
You mean instead of
would've
doing the
grated
like Franken-cheese amalgam slicing
Yeah,
that he did?
I would keep the kimchi. What you do is you put the pep. Like I would have done. Like I wouldn't have cut the pepperberry in half like he did. I would have cut it to the bread so it fits,
Mhm.
and then put kimchi on it. Grate the Asiago over it, and then put for glue, put a thin slice of the pepperberry on top of the grated Asiago so that it sticks to the top bread. And then butter the bread, obviously first, but also preheat your fucking pan. Like if you're doing it on a cast iron would require some fucking work to figure out how hot you want it to go before you put it on. I preheat my pans for grilled cheese, but I do it like low, and then I do it like medium low, and then I turn it up.
This is the best part of
Like
about having
medium
a
hot.
big old panini press. I don't gotta worry about pans.
That panini press
True.
is nice.
I just throw that shit on the panini press, lower it, boom, bam,
Yeah.
done in like 3 minutes. If that.
I've made an Italian sandwich.
Yeah, but
on
it's
that
not-
panini press.
yeah,
It is so good.
Yeah, but the panini press isn't as fun for me.
Well, that's a you
Okay,
problem.
but hear me out also.
It's efficient.
The power of making a grilled cheese nini,
Exactly.
The grilled chinini.
A grilled chinini.
if you will.
So, before we get into our games rant, I just want to say something that I think most of us, or at least I, can agree with.
Mhm.
People who live in small towns are scared of cities, and people who live in cities are scared of small towns. People who have lived in both are only scared of small towns.
Yeah.
And if that ain't the truth. So, boys, what have we been playing recently?
Elden Ring Night Rain.
Hold on.
I have the wrinkliest brain, and I fucking love playing as the recluse.
Hold on.
We've been hold on by a Dante.
You know,
Holding.
boys, it is a great day today, is it not? Just an absolutely fantastic day, isn't it? Not too hot out. It's a pretty good day. Pretty good day
Yeah.
to not be at all disturbed by Assassin's Creed. God damn it.
What'd you do?
Motherfucker.
Assassin's Creed just sent me a fucking notification on Steam that it's on sale for $5.
Wait, which Assassin's Creed?
The first.
What a
Oh.
great day to be at round one and not bothered by Assassin's Creed. Don't you just love how I threw that at Chris?
But yeah, fucking Elden Ring Night Rain is so good. We talked about this before, but it's nowhere. So we can talk about it again. Yay!
I also have a thing I'm going to talk about again with Matzo because he'll understand my pain.
Elden Ring Night Rain is so good.
It
But
is.
people
It's
just-
so good.
People just don't know how to fucking. People can't understand that it's an RPG more than the other Souls games because it's like you don't have fucking power over your stats anymore.
I'll be right back.
You just hit level up and it does it for you. So if you're playing a character with a big bonk stick, You can't give that character a rapier. You mean you can. I'm not going to stop you, but it's
But it
going to be
won't
pretty
go over
fucking
well.
stupid. You know? The big character with the bonk stick, it's the bonk stick. That being said,
Yeah.
if you're playing Revenant and you're not using a big bonk stick, what are you doing? It's funny.
We get it. You like big bonk stick because your brain is smooth and everything we say to you just bounces
But
right
it's
off
really
of it.
funny because she's small. But the funniest thing is giving Revenant the fist weapons because she's tiny and she's just sitting there nipping at someone's fucking ankles. It's hilarious. It's the fucking best.
I haven't been playing anything new, unfortunately. Dog, you know my situation.
Yeah, I'm back.
I've been playing some of the old. I recently started up a ROM hack of Pokemon Fire Red called Pokemon Ultraviolet because it's mostly the same. It just has a few tweaks.
Mhm.
I'm using a rat for the first time in that game.
Oh, fuck. Why are you using a rat? Why would you use a
'Cause
rat?
I
he
don't
is
know.
one.
I feel like
'Cause he
using a
is
rat
one.
this time.
Fucking Rattata? What rat?
Rattata.
Oh,
There's only 2 rats in that game, and they both are the same line. Are you fucking shitting me?
Garbage.
Which rat? It's not
Garbage.
garbage. Hyperfang is
garbage.
killer.
Oh, Hyperfang.
Bro, an 80 base power
Um,
move is nothing to scoff at.
Actually, Pikachu is a rat. There are
Fuck.
3.
It's a mouse.
It's a mouse!
I think Matsu, I think they actually your actually.
Yeah, we did.
You see, if you said it's a rodent, sure, then you would have gotten me. But it is not a rat, it is a mouse.
It's true.
I
It's
don't know.
true.
It's fat, like a rat.
It's true.
Fat rat.
Matsu,
If it
he's doing
didn't
the fucking
rhyme, it
hand
wouldn't be
thing.
true.
He's doing the hand thing.
Mhm.
So the fuck.
I also have been recording more footage for Monster Hunter Wilds because I'm doing a video on that.
I need to fucking play Monster Hunter Wilds. Someone
And,
buy me it.
Unfortunately, I have gone back into my horrible pit. Started
one?
playing Final Fantasy 14 again.
Oh, that one.
God damn it.
There's a new.
Look, I'm not going to tell you to play a good
know,
game
I'm gonna
because
boot
it
up-
is a
I'm
good
gonna-
game, but I am
You
going
know,
to tell
fuck
you
it, I'm gonna boot up
to
Destiny.
not.
Chris, don't hurt yourself like
Chris,
this.
Chris, please.
It's still installed.
Chris,
I haven't
you were
uninstalled
out.
it.
Chris, you were
I
out.
haven't played it since March 20th.
Chris, you were
You're
out.
free.
Yeah, I haven't played Final Fantasy 14 since like last fucking year.
I have 1,902.8 hours in it, guys.
That's
you.
that's
Yeah,
on
that's
one.
how deep-
That's on
That's how
Steam.
deep the
That's not
Stockholm
counting
goes.
PlayStation.
I need 100. I need 91.2 more hours. Then I can have 2,000 hours.
You already have
And I
2,000
can
hours.
say, I hate Destiny. It's my favorite game.
You already have 2,000 hours. Don't kid yourself.
Can't believe Crow wanted me to make more videos on Doot. And I'm just like, no.
Days.
out.
It would have
I
been
just
great.
need
It
the
could
record
have
to
been great
state-
at the time.
I need the record to state. I have off and on 10 years in League of Legends. I have finally uninstalled that game. How
I'm
did
so proud of
I
you.
break my abusive relationship before Chris broke theirs?
I don't know, dude.
Well, you see, Matzo.
I'm sorry.
You see,
Chris is a masochist.
Bungie. Well, no, I'm a sadist.
It's true, he is.
But you see, Dante and Sonata are the masochists, and Matzo is the masochist.
I'm a masochist. Shut up.
Yes, you are. Shut
Yeah,
up.
you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you
We'll,
are.
we'll, we'll
Explain
discuss that.
one
We'll discuss
thing
that
when I'm a
later.
masochist.
PCs.
Your
Fuck you.
Pokemon project.
Shut up.
PC, your Pokemon project.
Every
Come
video
on, you
you
can think of
do.
a third one.
Every
Fuck
video
you.
you do, your recording process and editing process.
Hey, that stuff is
Self-imposed
goaded.
deadlines.
Shut up. I need those for my ADHD.
I can give him that.
You
Fine,
can
I
accomplish
give
the
him
same
that.
thing with meds,
do a-
but if you
You
could
can do
get
some
meds.
absurd shit
got
to get
pay
around
for
neuroticism.
Just buy Addy from the local Kroger.
Yeah, the fucking
It
at
says
the
it's
checkout.
the same thing with no prescription. Only $34.99 for a bottle of 60.
Is that real?
It's
Yes.
it's on the load-bearing pillars.
Addy?
Yeah, it's called
Actually-
Addy. ADDY. Addy.
Where the fuck do you
I
just
gotta
buy
look
it at the counter?
Nope, you buy it. It is
You
at
buy it
checkout.
at checkout.
It's at checkout.
You just
It's
ask
at,
for Addy?
Nope, you don't ask. It's just at checkout. Just right next to the gum.
Oh
It's just-
my god!
it's just chilling.
It's on their website.
Addy?
Yes.
It's just
It is on
store brand
Kroger.
Adderall?
It's just called Addy. It's not
Yeah.
store brand. It's 100% like someone's like third party like knockoff of it, but it's not a store brand. It's not.
What's the goddamn Addy
Yes.
focus stimulant?
Yes.
What the
It's it's
I 100% assure you it's like
packaging says it's a dietary supplement.
yup, because what it most likely is like
I'm gonna
okay,
glue
because
it.
there's like other stuff that like supposedly like helps you concentrate or focus,
Mhm.
but that kind of stuff is typically like a multivitamin kind of thing. Like there's
Yeah.
one that I've seen where it's like fish oil or whatever, and it's supposed to help you like focus, and they say
There's
it's
a
like oh
drink,
yeah,
too.
yeah exactly.
Like,
So that's
I'm sure
more
you've
than
seen
likely
like
what
the Neuralink stuff and things like that.
it's more than likely
That,
what
like-
this is, but they literally called themselves Addy, and like it literally basically markets itself as like Adderall, but like generic brand, and it's like that's not what it is.
That's
What the
not at all
fuck is
generic
it?
Adderall.
I have no
take
idea
generic
because I've
Adderall.
never looked at it long enough because it's always at checkout, and so I never have enough time to look at it because I'm checking out. So, like, if I had a minute to like actually look at it, I would. But I remember seeing it, and I'm like,
Well-
"What the fuck is this, man?"
Gentlemen, would you like to know? I'm staring at the back of the bottle.
Yes.
The floor's yours.
It is a plant-based stimulant clinically tested by the
Oh, God.
world-renowned Cleveland Clinic. A two capsule serving of WGCP showed significant increase in focus, concentration, mental clarity, and ability to stay on task.
Does it say anything about being FDA approved?
Y'all, I'm about to take some
Uh,
Addy and see the sun.
It specifically states these claims have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration.
Oh my god! It
What
hasn't.
the
It's not
fuck?
even approved.
So Mata, the Cleveland Clinic.
The
I literally
Cleveland.
did the same thing.
So I'm googling it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm on Wikipedia.
No, I'm on their website.
I mean, to be fair, it is a non-profit hospital. It looks legit.
A non-profit academic medical center provides clinical and hospital care and is a leader in research and education
shit.
and health information.
Okay, their claims aren't completely unsubstantiated. It says in 2018 to 2019, the U.S. News and World Report ranked Cleveland Clinic as the number 2 hospital in the best hospitals honor roll. Whatever the fuck that means. So, I mean, they're definitely not pulling, world renowned out their ass.
So,
Question is the U.S. News and World Report like?
so
Good.
I take some Addy
Okay.
when I have to edit,
Okay.
and I
See
feel
what
them.
happens.
So Dante, this is people also ask which is better, the Mayo Clinic or the Cleveland Clinic? And the latest, this is from March of last year, March 1st. And the latest of those rankings, released in July, the top U.S. hospital was Mayo Clinic, followed by Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles, NYU Langone Hospitals in New York, and the Cleveland Clinic at number 4.
Wow.
Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore and the UCLA Medical Center tied for 5th place.
Okay, well, there you go. They're
Yeah.
not completely talking out their ass. But that being said, the fact that they're not even FDA approved, because here's the thing, right? FDA approval doesn't mean jack shit. Do you want to know what FDA approval means? No. Do you want to know what FDA approval means?
They looked at it.
Approval means that it exists. It's not certified.
It means that it exists and it's regulated.
Mm-hmm.
No, not even regulated.
You know what I think
Wait,
of? Speaking
seriously?
of-
I thought it had to
Nope.
be regular. I thought they had to regulate it.
No.
if it was
That's
FDA
a different.
approved.
That's a different FDA like approved thing. Like FDA
Oh.
approval essentially just means I could be wrong. So don't. I'll fact check myself on this later, but I'm pretty sure FDA approval just means that it is a product that is similar to another product. So they haven't undergone like FDA like testing and all that, but it's similar to another product that exists that has been tested by the FDA. So it's just like, yeah, okay, it exists. It's similar to this thing, so fuck it. Put FDA approval on it. That's what it means.
So you guys mentioned
Amazing.
the FDA, and I keep thinking about the pink sauce lady,
Oh,
and how when
botulism?
somebody was just like, "Hey, has your shit been tested by the FDA?" And she's like, "This isn't a medical product. What are you talking about?"
What
I'm
does she
sorry,
think the F in FDA stands for?
For real,
Drugs
though.
and Drugs Association.
Frogs and
Of
drugs.
My favorite frogs.
Insanity. Fucking botulism sauce.
Matatso, what games have you been playing? I understand you have you finally quit cold turkey on that League of Legends.
I wouldn't say cold turkey necessarily.
No, I'd say cold turkey.
Cold turkey?
I
Oh.
I uninstalled everything Riot Games from my computer possible,
Hell yeah.
including their anti-cheat.
Fuck
Damn.
yeah.
I made a specific note to get rid of their anti-cheat.
Yeah.
Do I? I don't think I have. No, I don't have League installed.
Thank God. Don't install that garbage.
Which, the brief list of everything that I had to go through and uninstall, I had to uninstall League of Legends, obviously. I had reinstalled Valorant, even though my computer, for whatever reason, could not handle it. Something about the game itself just, like, seized on itself. I don't know. My computer should be able to run it. I had to uninstall 2XKO, which I completely forgot about and confused
Fuck's
me for a
that?
bit,
Fighting game.
Ah.
because it's their fighting game that is back out of, or back into closed beta.
I haven't even heard of it.
Mhm.
I had to uninstall Legends of Runeterra, which is
Oh my
surprising that
God.
it's still separate from the rest of the League of Legends client at this point. You launch it through the League of Legends client now.
That's okay.
I had to uninstall Riot Vanguard, which is a silly thing to have to uninstall separately, but they gave me the option to, so I made specific note to do it.
I mean, it's like
Mhm,
Overwolf with fucking
Yeah.
Forge, and I fucking hate Overwolf.
Yeah.
And then and only then could I uninstall the Riot Games client.
Christ.
6 fucking
I had-
things.
I had to individually locate every other Riot product before I could uninstall the Riot Games client.
That's
God
crazy,
damn.
dude. What
That's
the
fucking
fuck?
stupid.
And that's including, like I said, 2XKO, not launched through the Riot client, separate download entirely.
Oh my
It
God.
could detect that I still had it installed and was like, hold on,
Hold
buckaroo.
up, buddy.
You
Yeah.
still have Riot games on your games.
I feel this pain. I just did this too.
Like,
And I
Why
spent a
can't
good
they
like
just-
10 minutes in call with people, just like, hey, what Riot games exist that I might be forgetting? And it wasn't until someone asked if I participated in that beta that I was like,
Fuck.
I do still have that. Where
That's
the hell
crazy.
is that? I need to uninstall that.
That reminds me, because like I also just, since I switched computers, I gave my other one to Cassie, and we tried factory resetting it, just to give her a clean one. Didn't work, which was whatever. I don't understand why the fuck that happened, but whatever. So I ended up just sitting there and uninstalling all of my shit from it, and because I have Ubisoft games and Epic games that, you know, I bought on Steam or got on Steam,
Yeah.
but they still need a launcher. I had to fucking uninstall all of those games before I could uninstall their launchers.
This is the most
Yep.
annoying thing. Like, if
It's-
you're uninstalling launchers, that you
You
uninstall the
should
games.
Uninstall the games.
That's what I'm
It's-
saying.
Oh
Also,
my
now,
God.
do you guys understand why I'm always so pissed and everything is like, go get another launcher? And it's just like,
It
why?
is really
Make a new
annoying.
account, get a
Like,
new
I don't-
launcher.
I don't like having to make a new account for stuff. And you guys tell me this all the time too. Just make a new account. I don't want to make more accounts. I already have too many accounts. I don't want more. Like, it annoys me. Like, I can deal with, like, fine, whatever. I'll download another fucking launcher. Might as well, since I already have 5 other ones, I fucking guess. I don't like it either, but it's like I've already got like multiple anyway, so whatever.
Okay, like my big problem is like, okay, you've accepted my money through this specific launcher,
But
and
yeah,
you
I have to
download
go over
through
here.
that specific launcher. How do you make me download another one?
Final Fantasy is the one that pisses me off the most, just because like their system is so fucking annoying and esoteric. Like, I downloaded it. Well, originally years ago, I had it from Steam, right? But then of
Yep.
course, like, it doesn't. Eventually, I decided fuck this, and I downloaded their launcher, you know. But then it's like, okay, which fucking account is it? The one that's connected to the fucking thing where my subscription is? I have to sit there and figure that out because Mog Station sucks.
They make buying their game and like registering for the game really
It
fucking annoying.
feels like a PS2 era website.
It does.
Like
It
I'm
is,
subscribing for like
basically.
Final Fantasy 11 in 2025, and I'm like, why? Why is this so strange? Square, what the fuck?
Like, let it be known, I love Final Fantasy 14 to the
I
moon
love
and back.
that shit.
Like, I love that fucking game. It is so hard to play this game. It's even
I
harder
would-
to buy the game.
I would probably fucking actually play it more if it wasn't such an annoyance to actually buy it,
Like, I'm so lucky that I
Yeah,
only
right.
have one fucking account.
dude. And
And
I
it's
see,
like-
I don't anymore because I had friends that were like, "Oh, I'm on this server," and I'm like, So it's like, all right, fine, I'll make a new fucking character on this new account.
For this new server.
So yeah, so like I have I think 3 at this point. I think I have 2 potatoes and a Catboy. And at this point I've just abandoned the Catboy, even though the Catboy is Catboy got far enough that I was a monk. And then the other 2, I was like, I just kind of like potatoes now. They're funny.
Yeah, potatoes are funny.
I mean, bro, they just nip at your heels.
And Matzo over there, when he played for 5 seconds, he was a little dragon girl.
I feel like Matzo isn't allowed to be a potato. I feel like that's kind of fucked up.
Matzo can't be a potato.
Yeah, shit. My time with 14 is actually really funny because there's an even briefer stint of playing the game where I literally made character and then did nothing.
I love that.
Where I went for the tried and true classic. It's just a cat girl.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Of course.
I feel like everyone makes a cat at some point.
I mean, my main character is the cat.
Because it's like, okay, you don't want to be like bog class, normal ass human. Nobody wants to be human.
Humans are pretty
But it's
cool.
like, okay, but maybe you're not ready to commit to being like a fucking like orc. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're not that in the sauce that you want to do that. So it's like, what do you do? And you don't want to be a potato because that also feels like, why would I be this short fuck, you know?
Yeah, why
so
would
it's
I
like,
be a
what do you do? You go with cat. Because it's not quite human.
Nah, fam,
but
Rogadin.
It has
That's the orcs, Chris.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people,
Okay,
I don't see a newbie coming in being like, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna be a fucking Rogadin." I mean, if you are,
That me, literally me.
Okay, I'm gonna as a player that's been there since like 2020, right? Maybe my opinion isn't the best.
That's it.
Go on.
Yeah, that's it.
Really?
Yeah.
Since I met you?
Nothing a bit after you met me.
Really?
Yeah, no, I got in at the tail end of Shadowbringer, so that's about 2021. That's 5.5.
That's crazy to think.
So I just need y'all to understand, all right? I think humans get so much shit from every other place. Everybody's like, why would you want to be a human? I'm just like, I don't know. Humans are kind of cool sometimes. I want to be the underdog. There's so many cool things, and I just want to be me. And I think that's valid, all right?
I get it.
So
like, they're there for a reason, right? They wouldn't be there if nobody wanted to be human.
And I'm not saying that people are, like, super generic about, like, humans and stuff like that, but, like, humans can be really cute. I've made a human character. She's fucking adorable.
Plus, if you want to make yourself...
Yeah.
That's going to be the easiest thing. Although, I mean, I guess you could make yourself a cat boy.
Humans have 2 very distinct variants. You have normal guy, and then you have beefcake. And yes, that applies to the women too.
Gotta be beefcake, bro.
Beefcakes are pretty based. Beefcake humans are based. Not gonna lie. So it's like you have some variety there.
So you can either be beefcake or twink.
No, you can either be beefcake or normal.
Or twink.
No.
I'm gonna call it twink.
No, you're normal. You want to know where the twink is?
Cowboy.
Yes.
It's so true.
And I'm gonna say it.
But
Being a cat is way more basic than being a human in Final Fantasy XIV.
I agree with you.
And yes, that's a self call out because I play as a cat boy.
I've played a cat boy because, again, like I was saying, because people come in and they're like, I don't want to be a human. I don't want to be a Rogadin. I don't want to be a potato.
Human,
but I mean,
male,
the
fight.
cat boy is like, okay, it's not quite human, but it's got a tail and it's got ears, so it's, fantasy character.
Also, consider cat boys weren't a thing until A Realm Reborn.
Yeah, they weren't in 14.
Yeah,
they weren't in the original, and femros weren't a thing until A Realm Reborn.
Did you ever fucking play 14?
No. We don't have to get into that. So it's like at the bottom of the basic tier list, there's the cats, right?
I agree.
And like even worse is the cat girls because they're all thoughts. Okay, half of them are thoughts.
Yeah.
And
they all hang out in the RP server.
Yeah.
Yes, the other half they're nice girls.
Never
right?
do that again.
And then there's the other half that are nice girl thoughts. So Aurora, I'm kidding. I love you so much.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Shoot me, babe. Where's that flintlock?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question.
Right above the Midlanders and the Highlanders, the humans, I'd say
elves.
Oh yeah, the elves. No, you have
No,
to.
I got something.
You have to put a lot of work to make elves look nice.
What, Chris?
Hold on.
Ah,
thanks.
It's Digi. Digi did that, by the way.
So I think
that's amazing.
I think in the basicness, right above. Keep in mind, all the races are basic, right?
Yeah.
Like at this point, shut the fuck up. You're not better than anybody else. Go to hell.
That's your
So I
potato.
think right above the humans, I'm gonna be real with you. I think it's the lizards.
Really? Not the elves?
Female lizards.
Not the elves.
Specifically female lizards, not the elves.
I think
You want to know why?
elves.
No. You want to know why I say not
Why?
the elves? You have to put in a lot of work to make the elves look nice.
Yeah, because they're fucking stinky wood elves.
Not all of them are stinky wood
stinky.
elves. No.
Stinky hippies living in the fucking
Like
woods.
you have to do a lot of
Silence,
work to
desert
make.
potato.
Hey, I live in a grand city. Fuck you.
You should live in America.
In the desert.
I live in the greatest city. Fuck you.
In the desert.
Kugane?
How dare you speak to me like that? Olga is the greatest city-state of all time.
Clearly, you haven't been to Tuliolal.
Yeah, you know what also said that for a long time, Dante? Karth. And now look at Karth.
Bruh.
But
Fuck.
specifically, lizard
Karth
women.
was the greatest city that ever was or ever will be, and now look at it.
Specifically, I want to say lizard women are one base up from humans.
Why is that?
Because you get to be a really cute lizard girl, and they are the shortest non-potato race in the game. So it's like, oh, I get to be cute and sweet, right? And like you have like these horns, and like your eyes glow. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
And also, it is really funny in the character creator to just make their limbo rings just go nuts with colors. Like it's caramel dancing. Like those memes where a guy is like dead, like Family Guy death pose in his room, and like the pink light or like the disco lights are blaring, and it's just like
Oh God.
All right, so then one up above from the lizard women. Then I think it's the elves. All right. And again, you have to put in a lot of work to make the elves look nice. And I have seen some elves that are
stinky hippies.
They're not stinky hippies. They're just
Stinky
really
forest
easy to make
hippies.
ugly. And because I had a friend, he turned out to be a piece of shit.
Stellar.
And he was just like, "Oh yeah, my elf is like the prettiest elf man in the world, and you just don't recognize it."
Oh,
I'm
he
just
was
like,
one of those.
I've seen, like, we had another friend, and he had a pretty hot elf. I'm not gonna lie, like, wasn't my type, but I'm just like, yeah, you know what, pretty hot elf. You get that one.
It's an elf. It's kind of hard to make elves.
It's really in Final Fantasy 14. It's really easy to make elves look ugly. But my friend Sazando, he has a really nice looking elf.
It's so funny because elves are almost always depicted as being like fucking beautiful.
Yeah, no. It's just people don't know how to use the fucking character creator. And then right above elves, I'm going to say are the male lizards because they're upside down Doritos.
Hate you.
Is
That's
he
really
wrong?
funny.
Though?
I'm
That's
not
funny.
wrong, but I also love them because like they like stand like this.
Yeah.
And they're just fucking hilarious to me. I can't imagine what it's like if you're kissing one because like you have those horns in their face.
God.
Or, like what it's like to sleep because they have to have like fucking pool noodles.
Jesus.
I just think they're funny looking, so I think they're less basic. Then right above the male lizards are the bunnies. And
I fucking forgot the bunnies. Holy shit.
I love the bunnies. Bunny boys. Bunny boys.
Bunnies are really basic.
Bunnies are kind of basic.
Bunnies are really basic. I'd say bunny is above cat.
No.
Equal.
No.
I'm gonna say equal.
No.
Look, if you're a guy, you're
love
gonna go cat boy. If you're a girl, you're probably gonna go bunny.
Yeah, but you have to pay money to be a bunny. You don't have to pay money to be a cat.
Okay, you know what? That's fair.
You also don't have to pay money to be a lizard.
That's fair. That's fair.
But like you have to pay extra money to be a bunny boy.
Yeah.
Because bunny boy is a endwalker thing.
I fucking forgot about the bunnies.
And then you want to know who rises?
Because you have to pay for it.
Yeah, I didn't get that far.
You also have to pay for this next race. The fucking lions. I love the lions.
There's lions?
Hrothgar.
Bruh. I didn't know
are
there were
coolest.
lions.
Yeah, the cat,
Yeah.
the other cat boys.
Hell yeah, brother.
No, they're
The cat
lions.
boys.
Like I get it, they're all felines, but like these are lions. And
That's
one of
hot.
the main characters for Dawntrail, the newest expansion, is a lion woman.
Hot.
She's voiced by a trans voice actress.
Fantastic.
Hot.
Fantastic.
Her name is Senna Breyer, and we appreciate her. And she made the best meme ever. She's just, and she just showed up on camera. And was like, listen, sometimes you're like a taco, and you can fall apart, but we still love you anyway.
That's great.
There's this scene, and it made me like so bad about a character because Wook Lamont, that's the lioness's name. She has a bag of tacos, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she drops the tacos. Oh no! But they're in a bag, so whatever. And then this like actual lizard-looking motherfucker, not like lizard men, but like lizard women. Like
a
he
lizard.
has scales and 2 heads.
Hell yeah.
This giant motherfucker steps on the bag of tacos.
What a
You're fucked.
bastard. First.
What a bastard, for real.
Reminds me when Hulk brings Ant-Man a taco.
Yeah.
And it's just in his hand and it looks like a Jack in the Box mini taco. And he just goes, here
And
you go, buddy.
Chris, I guess you're going to be validated a bit. I guess the top of the not basic list is the fucking orcs.
I mean, yeah. I
But that's
feel like
because
Yeah.
I feel like you got to really commit to being a Rogadin
yeah,
because they're not
like
like
even a femro, like
yeah, because they're not exactly like the prettiest race.
yeah.
They're also the
Some
most
of them-
visually distinct.
Some of them are pretty gorgeous though. Like one of the most prominent female Rogadin is Merlvib.
Melvin.
Yeah, we all love her. We
Merlwib.
all love her. She's basically
She's
the
a pirate captain.
big admiral.
hot.
Yeah, no, for real.
I like the pirates. Pirates are cool.
Pirates are fucking cool.
Still below
Yeah, that's
old,
why I
but
made
whatever.
that's why I made
It's
my
fine.
Rogadin a pirate healer.
See that's cool. Are you
Yeah.
a fucking white mage or a scholar?
Here's why it's below Olda though.
Sage.
Because fuck Limsa Laminsa. I hate that place.
No,
it's
you
fucking
can't be a
stupid.
sage. You're not level 80.
Limsa Laminsa sucks.
I-
Okay. What is that place? The
Not
fuck.
so.
The fuck
I
is
mean,
the
sorry,
layout?
Sonata,
It
I
is
bought a
so
skip.
stupid.
You
Olda-
bought a skip?
Olda is the best one because it's just a circle. Can you comprehend a circle?
I bought several skips.
It's easy. Oh,
What's the point, man?
it appears
So
that
I
we
can
are-
enjoy my class and play it and still, learn it as I go through the story.
Oh, did you just buy a class skip or did you buy a story skip?
Class, not story
Okay,
skip. I
class
want to
skip is
experience
less-
that.
What do you
Class
take?
skip is
Yeah.
less egregious.
What do you take me for? A fucking goddamn
Tourist?
heathen?
Yes.
No.
Those
Fuck
sages
you.
are pretty cool. They just get 4 fucking laser guns.
Yeah, that's why I wanted them. I liked being a sage.
I'd skip.
I want to be a healer. I want all the healer
Story
classes.
skip or class skip?
I'd
I
probably
did
story
buy.
skip.
I did buy a level 90.
I'm in it for the.
boost
I'm in it for the
White Mage.
gameplay. Look, to be completely
No,
fair,
so all I did, Sonata, was I bought the 90, the level 9, the skip for White Mage, so I could then get the other classes. That's all I did.
here's the thing. The story I know is good, but here's the problem. When I played it on console, that shit was this big.
Yeah,
I
but,
could
like,
not fucking read the
But you
plot.
can read it now.
Now I could, but I have done A Realm Reborn's opening so many fucking times. I don't want to fucking sit there and redo it again.
You can skip a Realm
Too
Reborn.
bad.
Like at this point, you can skip
I
a Realm
haven't finished
Reborn.
Realm Reborn, so that's the thing, you know.
I'm on. The last I checked, I was on the in between of a Realm Reborn.
And he got farther than I did.
Too bad. If you know what sucks though, if you skip a Realm Reborn, you don't get to do the in between. And I'm not
Thank you.
being like hyperbolic. The in between a Realm Reborn and Heaven's Ward is some of the best writing in Final Fantasy 14.
I like that there's in between. I like that.
Like I wish I was fucking joking.
So it
It
like
is that
does
good.
it like naturally transition to like the next bit or no
So-
hard cut?
So what usually happens in the Final Fantasy 14 cycle is that there's the expansion, right?
Yeah, then there's the
That's
updates.
Then the updates, usually the first 3 updates, so X.1, 2,
Yeah.
3, they're like the fallout of the previous story, right? Like things that like still need to be resolved and like you still need to kind of deal with. But
Yeah.
the main story is done. There's just a few threads that need to get tied up.
Yeah.
And then patches X.4, X.5 are set up for the next one.
That's cool. I like that.
And then
Reminds me of,
obviously
like-
the numbered expansions are the expansions.
Reminds me about
Yeah.
like because this is gonna be a weird comparison, but like Dragon Ball used to be really good about transitioning its arcs.
Yeah.
One like consequences from one arc directly affected the next one and stuff. With some exceptions. Like end of Dragon Ball to Z, if you want to fucking call it that.
Mhm.
That's kind of just a jump, period, flat jump. But and
Because there's like a big time skip.
there is a
too.
big time skip.
From
But like,
child
but
Goku
like,
to adult Goku, but even then, that's still like the end of
but
Dragon
the era
Ball.
of like Z to like that whole like the Saiyan saga and the Frieza saga, it's a beautiful transition right there into
Oh,
each
yeah.
other. It's fantastic. I love that shit. And then you watch Super, and then it's just like,
It's super.
and then you watch Super, and it's just like, hey, the arc ended. All right, bye. And then like next episode, completely different thing, and it's like, man,
Final Fantasy 14 tries to be good about it.
yeah.
I want to say.
There's only so much you can do, you know.
Well, because like Realm War specifically, it's just like okay, you beat Gaius, you beat the Empire, and then it's like oh, this is all fucking great and all. You get to hear the greatest speech ever delivered by Xehanort.
Which one?
The only
Yes?
one in Final Fantasy 14.
This is Xehanort in
Okay,
Final
but
Fantasy
multiple-
14.
Same
But
VA.
multiple people voiced
Which
Xehanort.
one?
Oh, Ansem Secret of Darkness.
Oh, got you. Okay, got you. Don't know the actor's name anymore. I cannot keep them all together in my head.
Well, I can't either.
But that's an easy. Yeah,
But you
I think
can
it's Richard
hear the
Epcar.
voice.
that sounds right. It depends on. It also depends on what version of Kingdom Hearts we're talking about, because he's different in certain versions.
Yeah, no, but basically, like you
So
get the speech.
fucking annoying.
you know,
Goddamn.
Not devastation. This
Yeah.
was not my intention.
Oh,
the,
that guy.
the best line read in any game ever made. And then
I've
he gets
seen
the
that,
piss
yeah.
Filter. That's his super form. He just gets covered in
He
piss.
gets covered in piss.
I can't talk right now. I'm making piss.
Don't
Yeah.
talk to me about piss filters, man.
Yeah, but like
I'm
you
so
basically,
upset.
you basically just you fight all the big titans or whatever. Not Titan, but titans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eidolons, icons, whatever. And then they're just like, all right, what's next? There's some more you kind of got to deal with because everybody fucking hates you. And you're just like, fuck, god damn it. All right, let's go do this. And then
Warrior
you
of
go do
Light
this,
sitting there like, does anyone else do anything?
basically.
No.
And then you go over, and then it's just like, all right, we're going to celebrate everything. And then Alphino, little snot-nosed blue brat, he's just like, I'm going to make an organization, and it's going to be great, and nothing is ever going to go bad ever.
Are there 13
And
members?
it's gonna have 13.
The one time those two
I would
breaks.
fucking hate it if Final Fantasy 14 just suddenly just became a fucking Kingdom Hearts crossover. I would die. Like, no, stop it. Because now I have to play it because it would be canon. Because it's always canon.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
always canon.
Yeah, and then the warrior
gonna
like,
be
gets
like-
Keyblade.
It's gonna be like, oh yeah, like Sora is hanging out in Quadratum and someone tells him about this cool game and it's Final Fantasy 14
And he
and now
gets
he's
sucked
in the
in.
game and it's just like, stop. Okay, I need to talk about that for a second. Did you know that Square Enix exists within like the world of Quadratum?
We're not going to do this.
Like, okay,
No,
it's
because
even
every
worse.
time-
It's even worse. It's even worse. Listen. If you because there's Quadratum,
it's
we
probably
know
just
this,
a
right?
self-referential joke and
Okay,
not like
but-
lore.
But here's the thing, though, right? Because if you go to Toy Box, there's of course the massive Final Fantasy reference with the not versus 13 game.
Yeah,
But then also there are just boxes of Final Fantasy Dissidia NT everywhere that just say Square Enix. So I'm like, okay, so Dissidia exists, which means that every Final Fantasy exists within the world of Toy Box, right? So then
Yeah.
this is I could go down a way bigger rabbit hole about Toy Story in this, but okay, so let's just apply it to Kingdom Hearts, right? So the world of Quadratum is quote unquote our world, right? Supposedly. So does this mean that because fucking Yozora exists in Quadratum, he's also the character in the fucking Verum Rex game, etc. But Verum Rex is also a crossover of two distinct franchises within that world, just like Kingdom Hearts is a crossover.
I'm gonna be real with you. I
It's
think
just-
this is like one of the very few cases in Kingdom Hearts where the more you think about it, the less it makes sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Because in Kingdom Hearts, if you think about things, you can be like, okay, this
yeah,
is here, blah
you
blah
can
blah blah.
connect it. But this one you just can't. But the thing is, I really hope this leads into to in Kingdom Hearts 4, we just get a boss fight against like Yoshi P or like fucking any of the other Final Fantasy developers, just like Nier Automata did, you know?
That'd
Just,
be great.
Hey, look,
That would be
it's
insane.
they're
Hey, look,
here now.
here's the CEOs.
Hey, look, it's Nomura. And he just walks in. Hey, how's it going? And he just beat his ass. And then here's Yoshi P. He
Yeah,
can
but
beat his
like
ass too.
the best thing about like Final Fantasy 14 like a story between a Realm Reborn is that like the little snot-nosed brat,
Yeah,
he makes his own organization, because you have the red people over in Ul'dah. No, the red people are Limsa Lominsa. The yellow
red?
people, yeah,
I feel like blue would have been better, but all right.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Then the
Don't worry
yellow
about it.
people are Gridanian, and then the black. And then the people wearing black are Ul'dah.
Yeah. Just barely saved.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Okay, I can
He
see it.
said it and then his face.
It's even funny because like I said the yellow people and the red people, it didn't
I didn't even
understand that.
process those.
Okay, but it's fine because I'm yellow.
Oh, to be fair, I don't think like that, so it didn't come between.
Until I said black.
But then you said black and I hesitated, and I just looked at you, and your face was just like, oh God.
Yeah, but then Snot-Nosed Little Brat, he makes the blue people.
Oh God, what are the blue people?
They're called the Crystal Braves. And he's like, this will be a neutral organization that works for everybody. And then they betray him. Then they get betrayed.
LOL.
Of course.
And then Rodon?
Warrior of Light?
No, not Warrior of Light. The big Rogadin man that holds the tiny little Sultana on his shoulders.
Ah, yeah.
He cuts a potato in fucking half.
Damn, bro.
Just like both blades just boom.
Bro, how could you do that to a potato? They're so small and sweet.
They weren't sweet.
Oh.
Then he gets his fucking arm cut off.
Criminals?
By potato?
No.
Dang. So he got wharfed. Is what you're saying. He got wharfed.
And then
damn, bro.
And then the Warrior of Light gets blamed for everything that's fucking happening.
Of course.
And everybody fucking dies.
And then you have to fix it.
Of course.
No, you don't fix it.
No, really.
You run the fuck away.
LOL. Perfect.
Because there's another elf
that
man.
doesn't look suspicious.
Well, yeah, you're trying to get that out of the fucking country. Like, you get smuggled out by one of the people from the Heavensward area. What's it called?
Do you fall
Ishgard.
asleep? Do you fall asleep on the way there?
No. You go to the snow and you just get the fuck out of Dodge.
So you're telling me that the Warrior of Light is a runaway criminal that is taken to a snow place?
Yes.
Is he taken there on a cart?
Probably.
Sonata's leaving the room. Sonata's left the room, guys.
Sonata, come back!
No.
Everything
is now Skyrim.
Heavensward is just Skyrim.
I don't know why he is displeased. Critically acclaimed game of the year.
Yeah, both of them are.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward was just a stealth Skyrim release. Incredible.
Hey, you're finally awake. Okay, no. So the way you enter Ishgard is that you're just walking through and you're just like looking up and you're just like, this is the isolationist community that calls everybody heretics. Fuck.
Yeah.
And your only companions are Alphino, the little snot-nosed brat who quickly gets his comeuppance, and a potato.
Wow, Heavensward was 2015, so 4 years after Skyrim. Which means it was...
No, you don't go in a car. You go through gate on foot.
Dang. But I believe 2015 would put it 1 year before Special Edition, if I'm correct. I'm trying to think of all that.
I bought this charger last week.
Let's see here. Skyrim Special Edition.
So I think we're done talking about video games for now.
No, I'm not.
No, hold on. I'm not.
I was right.
Because
Special Edition was 2016. No.
The only thing I really got to talk about was, briefly, before I had to go check on something, was Elden Ring Night Rain. Yeah,
I was talking about how funny. I was talking about how funny it is to give Revenant Kestis. It's hilarious. Continue.
Yeah. I love that. I love that Revenant has also been made the de facto mascot of Night Rain. People consider her the mascot.
She's small.
She's Gremlin.
She's small.
What
she's
sucks
Gremlin.
though is because of the memes, all people want to do is give her big giant sword when she scales off of not strength but faith and incants and stuff like that.
To be fair, it mostly works. If you know what you're doing, it works. I've seen people make it work really well, but I've also seen a lot of people not know what the fuck they're doing and die.
Yeah. And then for me and Matzo, the Zenless Zone Zero first anniversary is going on right now.
Oh,
and
Lord.
2.0
Wait, it's only been a year?
Topping. It's only been a year. It's crazy,
That's
right?
crazy.
Damn, Nicole's been my wife for a year?
I feel like... Is this on release? Or because wasn't there an early release of the game?
No.
No?
There was... No.
Was it just press that I'm thinking of?
There might have been like beta, maybe?
Okay, because I remember seeing Nicole longer than a year.
Yes, because people made...
Was that just pre-release stuff? Okay.
Yeah, they teased stuff, you know? They showed off the cutting hairs first.
Yeah, because I remember seeing Nicole a long time ago and being like, oh God, oh fuck, they can't do this to me.
Mm-hmm. Then you realize her name is Nicole.
And I was just like, oh God, oh fuck. Elden Ring is fucking fantastic though. Night Rain is incredible.
Yeah.
It's just I need them to add certain things to the next one because I'm fucking sorry, man. Being able to goddamn just wall jumping in anything is just awesome, man. It's so good. And it's not like other game. I like that there's a restriction for it too. It's like you get like one wall jump.
And if you're able to get up to it, then you'll continue to clamber up.
Yeah, you can clamber up
great.
On the ledge. So it's like every once in a while you'll see like a wall that has like a bunch of graves going up. So it's like, oh, I can go up that. It's fucking great.
They did the yellow paint like for parkour really good.
No, yeah, they did it great. It's I barely even call it that because it's so rare. The regular game has that too.
It's very
though,
obvious.
The regular game does have that, but to a far less degree, just because there's not a lot of opportunity for it. But I love that game so much. I just played a round last night. I fought what was it? Not Gaping Jaw. It was
Gaping Maw.
Sentient Pest. I think is the name.
Sentient Pest is. I've killed Tricephalos. Sentient Pest.
I hate Sentient Pest because it's just a sponge.
It is.
It's not a hard fight, but it's
we
just
learned some new
annoying.
Stuff. I learned some new stuff with it.
Yeah.
With the so when the moth goes off to do its superstar shower, the scorpion hardens up, so you can hide behind it and use it for cover if you're not far enough away.
Yeah, you can do that.
And then I also killed the dragon, the frost dragon.
I don't know that one. I've only done.
It's one of the bottom ones.
I've only done the first 3. I don't even think I've made it to I don't think I've even made it to Gaping Jaw because we die. I've only played a few rounds of it, because I haven't played alone by myself yet. I've done like one solo run and I quickly quit. But that was mostly because I couldn't finish the match. I had to leave, so it was like, and because there's a penalty for leaving, I don't do it unless I know I have like the full length of time since you can't fucking pause. Look, I love Souls games, but sometimes I just wish I could fucking pause it, man. Like, if someone needs me, like, I can't just like leave, you know? Like, if I leave, I'm gonna fucking die. In a regular Souls game, I don't give a shit. I'll die, whatever. I can make it back. But in Night Rain, kind of difficult. But I mean, what are you gonna do? It's a Souls game. It's the nature of it.
Yeah.
Whatever. But even in Elden Ring, there is a way to pause by using the help screen. You can't do that in fucking Night Rain, though, even solo. It's always online. Even if you're on offline mode. Well, no, it'll kick you out. It'll kick you out still. But I fucking love that game. It's such a unique multiplayer experience because, like, it's still very much a Souls game because, like, there is still, like, esoteric-ass lore to find out. It's a little bit easier, though, because every character, there's a journal you can go and read. And you can just dead ass, like, just in like an Elden Ring or Souls, it's like how there's missions for those characters, like quest lines.
Yeah, the Remembrance
that
stuff
exists
is really cool.
in Elden Ring, Night Rain. But Night Rain makes it easy because there's just a journal. You walk up to it, and at the bottom of the journal entry, it just says Begin Remembrance. And that's how you know, oh, I have a quest. And so you click it, and then you go and do it. It's so cool. Yes. And it's such a good quality of life for a Souls game. And I get why they did it because it's an online game. I get it. Yeah. But I kind of wish they do that in the future because there's so many things I've missed out on because it's like I don't like to pull up a guide for Souls games.
Yeah.
But like trying to figure out shit, it's like trying to figure out an adventure game for the first time, you know, like classic point and click. How the fuck would I have ever thought to do this moon logic ass thing to figure out, oh, this character does this over here, but if you miss it, they're dead. Oh God.
Bloodborne in the fucking the what
Every
is it?
Game.
The Nightmare Field. I can't remember what it's called.
No,
and
there's
then, like,
so many things.
One of the things you have to do if you want to get the quote unquote true ending is you have to have a certain emote. You have to you have to go to the fucking Nightmare Field. You have to kill the thing that's inflicting madness on every nightmare on everything in the field. And then you have to drop down onto it into this like void essentially. And then you have to do the fucking emote for like a minute or something, like 30 seconds to a minute. And then it gives you an item.
Yep.
And it's like, how the fuck would you figure that out?
I don't know.
Elden Ring did it better. Elden Ring did do it better.
Elden Ring
with
is
certain
better
things.
about it. But it's still a Souls game. It still has weird shit that you have to figure out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how the fuck does anyone figure this out? And nowadays, everyone just looks at a guide, for the most part, because otherwise, how the fuck else?
Fun.
And it sucks because like I want to find this shit on my own, but like if you miss it, good luck. You have to restart. And I'm like, oh god. Like the first time I played Dark Souls, I killed Solaire. Like he died because I didn't fucking know what was going on.
Some of the rough shit in Night Rain though is because every character they absolutely do not always have the same objective. Like I just did chapter 5 of the Recluse, which as you finish the remembrances, like so the whole premise of the Nightfarers is the Night Lord and the Night Rain have basically stolen your memories away, but you're still gonna fight against the Night. So more or less you don't remember your past. And all of them seem to be interconnected in some way.
Connected.
Like
I know
so
I know about Guardian and Recluse, how they're connected.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
People are I know some of Executor's stuff. It's really cool. And the other thing is that people can't seem to figure out truly is Executor seems to be androgynous, but like their grunts their build is feminine, but their grunts are male.
Yeah.
But they're androgynous, and people are, because of what they start with and what their kit is, people are under the impression that they used to be a Crucible Knight.
Interesting. That makes sense.
Which I think is really fucking cool.
There's also, of course, Revenant. When you unlock Revenant, since you have to fight Revenant, says like, "I'll have my revenge," and it's like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Elden Ring Night Rain is really cool. I really like it. Its approach to storytelling from a Souls perspective is really, really good. They did really good with it.
There's 3 characters that I know that are like very deeply connected. Recluse and Guardian. Recluse made the curse that robbed Guardian of its flight.
Yeah.
And then Guardian was defending its homeland from Raider and his tribe.
Mm-hmm. It's
when
cool
they were
shit,
invading.
Man.
And then like the part of it is Guardian confronts Recluse, and because Recluse made the curse. They didn't inflict the curse. Somebody else inflicted the curse.
Yeah.
But they made the curse, and Guardian Recluse says, "Do what you will. I accept my fate." And Guardian says, "I'm going to protect my new flock." Ohana means family. It's good. It's great. It's actually really cool, and it's really good.
Yeah, I really love that game. It's been great. It's also cool just to see a multiplayer game have like a solid story.
Yeah,
and also
I will say
fantastic gameplay.
People like I haven't seen many people play Recluse because it requires big brain plays because people don't seem to understand how to regenerate Recluse's FP. It's really, really good.
No, it's a really good run. It's a really good run. Usually one of us plays Recluse. I've done it a few times. It's fun. I like it, but I can't. I got a bonk, man. It's in my blood.
I'm also probably gonna pick up
Is that why you're the
Duchess.
beans, half of rice and beans?
Dante, I got a really fucking some really dumb fucking scenes for Duchess that both do both. I can double apply the reprise event with dagger attacks. So I have 2 of those equipped, so it just stacks way faster.
Fantastic.
And the really cool thing is they just brought back, like, other than all the Night Lord bosses are unique to the game, more or less. The end of day bosses though are older bosses, like previous bosses.
They're
like
legacy.
I bought the Dukes. And they have the same mechanics as their original, as from their original game, like the Duke's Dear Freya from Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, I fought Freya already. I fought
last her.
Last night we were all prepared. We were like, okay, like end of day, like time for the boss. And then fucking Tibia Mariner comes out, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Tibia Mariner?
I'm sorry, Tibia Mariner is the funniest thing.
Tibia
a
Mariner,
bunch of leg bones.
Yeah, it's just it's literally the dude skeleton.
Yeah,
Can you
it's
just
the
like
dude
one
skeleton.
giant leg
and
bone with like a captain's hat on it?
Please, I would love that.
With like
I would love
ghost
that as a
hands.
mod.
Tibia Mariner is so fucking. It's such a funny boss because it's just a
It
dude in
is.
a boat that summons skeletons with its
And
trumpet.
here's the thing.
Amazing.
Like, there's two bosses. There's two bosses to kill with Tibia Mariner. There's the Mariner itself, and then those who live in death, which are just its minions.
Same.
Once you kill all the minions, like the thing about Elden Ring's undead enemies is, also in Dark Souls in general, is if you don't kill them with holy damage, they don't stay dead.
Yeah, of course, everyone knows
So
that.
so
Well, no, you can kill them.
none of us have Well,
You
yeah. Well, yeah, they changed that in Elden Ring.
No, it's always been that way. You kill
Yeah,
them once,
in
and then you hit them
Dark Souls
again.
1 with the catacombs, the skeletons only don't die because they have a necromancer supporting them.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Once
That's
you
right.
kill the necromancer, the skeletons
dead.
die of anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
or
right.
you
That's
can
right.
kill them early with holy.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can kill them.
But
You can kill them, but most of the time, if not
what's-
withstanding the necromancer, you can hit them once, they fall on the ground, and if you hit them while they're respawning, they die.
huh?
Yeah, I don't
It's been
remember
so
that.
long since I played Dark Souls 1.
I don't remember that not being a thing. Just catacombs is an
I don't-
exception.
I don't think the hit them while they're reviving thing is in Dark Souls 1. That could have
isn't.
been like a 2 or 3.
It's probably
that
not
isn't in
in
Dark
one,
Souls 1.
because the only real time that you fight skeleton undead is the catacombs, and of course there's the
Tomb of the
necromancer.
Giants.
Necromancer gimmick.
Yeah, catacombs, and Tomb.
and Tomb of the Giants.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's a thing after that.
I think so. But so what's funny is, so I'm killing those who live in death as Recluse, but because I don't have any holy damage, which Recluse is both sorceries and incantations. I don't know if people noticed that. She has S rank and
Yeah,
faith and intelligence. I did
I
not.
don't know.
I don't think
I can
people
never
know that.
tell I can never tell because I don't use magic, so I don't. And I
Well,
don't
so what
ever
you
know the
do? So
distinction.
what you do is you go to the Visual Codex Dante, and it'll tell you their stat scalings.
Oh, people 100% are not doing that.
Yeah, I know. But so I two-hand the staff, so I kill them with magic, and then I bonk their corpse with the staff to keep them dead.
Stellar.
Oh my god! Ow, my back.
Also, people underestimate people. I think people like fighting the sentient pest Dante requires fire,
Yeah,
and
It
so
says- it tells you.
I had a fucking recluse with a big fuck off fire sword.
yeah. I always go into. I mean, Raider for me always starts with fire. I've got a thing that gives him fire, so it's easy for me. But you can also basically what you do is just hit up fire camps, get fire weapons.
Yeah,
boom.
yeah. They did a really good job of making it so you're not absolutely screwed, because every boss has something.
You just gotta know the map.
Yeah.
That to be fair, I know where stuff is in the map. I don't know how to read the map yet to understand like what churches are and shit. It's annoying, but usually I'm with
There's
Tony
only-
Randall
yeah.
anyway, so they know.
I've started to figure out how to read it. It's nice. It's fun.
I rarely ever look at it because they do it for me. But besides Night Rain, guys, I've been playing Moonlighter. I played it like literally. I've only played it one day. I played it all day yesterday. That game is fucking awesome. Like I don't know if you guys have seen it at all, but
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
it's so cute. It's like it's pretty new. I think it's like pixel art, but you run a shop in the day, and then at night you go into the dungeon, and the dungeon is procedurally generated, of course.
Yeah.
Maybe not procedurally, but it's random. And then you take all your loot from there, and you can sell it. And then but you have to set your prices, right? And the way you find out like your prices is people come in, they look at the items, and then they have one of 4 expressions, and that tells you like, oh, it's too high or it's too low.
This guy's playing Reciteer.
It's fucking fantastic.
Basically.
I love it. And then of course you can fix up the town, get new shops, etc.
That's different. That's not Reciteer.
Like it's so good, and the music is fucking fantastic. The animations are so cool. It's such a fun little game. I love it. I can't get enough of it. I played it. I don't know. I played it for like, I don't know. I had to have at least played it for 12 hours yesterday.
Yeah, Matzo, here's the overview
good.
thanks to Google. It might be a Steam thing, but Moonlighter is an action RPG that blends shopkeeping with dungeon crawling and monster slaying. That's Reciteer.
That is basically Reciteer.
Like, that is like textbook Reciteer. And that sounds dismissive, but I'm so glad that gameplay style is coming back because I fucking love Reciteer.
Like I'm gonna post the trailer so you guys can see it later, but like It
Save
is.
90% on Moonlighter on Steam. How much is 90%?
It's a pretty
Probably
cheap.
like $8.
Matzo.
Whoa! What?
It's $2.
Yeah. It's hold on, I could probably buy that literally right
Hold
the
on.
fuck now.
Moonlighter ends June 23rd. 90% off. You can buy this game for $2 right now.
Yes, you can. Hold on. I'm really confused right now. I need to look at when
It came out in 2018.
Holy yeah!
Huh.
I just saw it says official launch trailer 7 years ago, and I'm like, what? What? What the fuck do you mean?
I'm
This game
pulling
is
this up.
7 years old.
He said
Maybe
it's
it
called
just came out-
Oh,
maybe
that's
it just came out on
cool. Yeah,
console, and
that's
why I'm hearing
cool
about
looking.
it now.
So we discussed this last time we tried recording, right?
Yep.
But we don't have it anymore, unfortunately. But now Matsu's here, so he can share in my pain. Hoo boy. So as I'm sure some of you guys know, I'm the resident tech guy here at the Sadbois, mostly because I'm here. I'm sure Matsu would chip in if he were local.
God, would I? I love putting computers together.
Yeah, but I would have been there for my bunny. That's my bunny. She's not even my bunny. But basically, I repaired Chris's PC, and that was a whole thing where I had to replace his power supply, his GPU, and his RAM. Now, the GPU and the RAM, not that bad. I mean, the GPU is kind of that bad because you know that little bracket that attaches to the rear plates, right? That you get to
Yeah.
screw in. Yeah, it was bent.
That's not supposed to be like that.
Yeah, no, so we had to gently pull it back together, and then we replaced the power supply, and you know my greatest shame ever of when I shattered his tempered glass side panel.
Oh right, you did that.
So fucking
Not
funny.
entirely.
Finish putting Chris's PC together completely, and then this motherfucker just goes to show Chris that the vibration pads are on the wrong way. So he taps the glass, and it just shatters. And I'm not even in the room. I'm in the fucking bathroom, and I just hear like shatter, and then just a silence, and then just like a fucking. I swear to God, you guys paused as if fucking canned laughter was playing. So fucking funny. Like, I wish we had recorded that. It would have been incredible.
I would have loved to have recorded it,
My
but you weren't in
God.
the mood, so I didn't want to like bother
So
you.
good.
I was trying to be nice to you and all that shit. But then we decided to fix up Dante's PC because he still had his case, but he got a new motherboard. He got Chris's old GPU, got Chris's old power supply, got Chris's old RAM. One of these is a surprise hand-me-down that'll ruin us later.
Yay.
He might need to get a new power supply too, though. Honestly, because
The power
500
supply's
watts
fine.
isn't.
The power
Yeah,
supply's fucking
but-
fine. Trust me.
You sure?
Until it won't be.
Until it won't be. Chris, the power supply you had would have been fine for you.
No, it wouldn't have. No, I did some research on that for the 3070 Ti, and it would not have been enough.
Yeah, that was the reason why, like, that was
I
going
needed
on.
a new one.
I mean, like the power supply Dante has now is fine. Please don't make me replace it, unless you just get like a brand new Amelia Watson case, or a Mint Phantom case, or a Gigi Marine case. Can you imagine Dante having
But
a
if I
Gigi
get a new
case?
case, then it won't be Theseus.
Yes, it will.
No, because at that point, it's a completely different thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I mean, it was Theseus before we did this shit. Like, you just had to keep the case.
At this point, the only remaining part is just the outside.
The only remaining
And the
part
fans.
is the fans and the case.
Exactly.
Like,
Well,
But
I'd
I
also
replaced the
like to
case.
remind you,
If
the
I
ship
replace
of
the case, I'm
Theseus-
considering it new.
the ship of Theseus theorem is if you replace every piece over time slowly, is it still the same thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
And that's
So
where
including
art
the
people
case.
yes versus no. So the case can go, and it's still the Theseus problem.
Yeah, that's fair, because then it's still the same insides from the previous iteration.
Exactly.
At what point? Yeah.
Because right now it's a ship Theseus, everything but the case is new. The case is still the original. But in this Theseus state, you replace the case. Everything prior was from the old Theseus state that you called the same computer. It's just that the case is different now. So is it not the same PC?
but
The
basically,
Theseus theorem hurts.
we built Dante's new PC. And he had the old processor, which thankfully fucking worked.
Thank God.
And thankfully his fans worked. Got him a new air cooler, which I have fucked up slightly.
Of
So,
course.
Matzo, you know how like air coolers, you have the radiator, right? With the fins on it, and you're supposed to get those tiny little brackets that attach the fans to it.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what I forgot to put in?
You didn't.
Yeah, so that radiator's just sitting there, locked on to the motherboard, with no fans on it.
Sonata, I'm gonna fight you.
You're gonna fight me?
I'm gonna fucking fight you.
Is this why my shit is always like edging like 75?
That's your GPU, motherfucker.
Not
That's
necessarily.
That's
Yeah,
your
true.
GPU's problem,
Like,
not your
it's not
CPU's
helping.
problem. But yeah. So Dante's PC is slightly fucked up, and that's my fault, and I'm gonna fix it when I get the chance. And
You
then
better, I'm gonna beat your ass otherwise.
And then I go to my friend Aurora's, right? And I told the story earlier how I was just there to protect her, but then she was like, "Hey, can you do this thing to my PC?" And I was just like, "Yeah, sure, I can." So I
Why
looked at
not?
it, and she has 6 fucking Thermaltake RGB fans in there, right? And they're connected to 2 separate fan controllers that have this. So you know how a PC has like a USB hub, or has the USB header, right? Not like not the front I/O, but it has the USB header, and then it had 2 micro USB cables coming off of a USB header that went to the back of the case into this fucking cable bukkake, and it went into 2 different fan controllers, but one of the fan controllers wasn't fucking working, so only 5 out of her 6 fans was working. So I'm sitting here, and so like I had to diagnose what the problem was. So I figured out it was the controller itself, right? But because it doesn't have that USB connection anymore, because we fixed that, she can't control the fan speeds or the colors anymore.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's the worst thing.
We learned that
at
last
night.
week, though.
I hate that at night for mine. I want to die. I can't control them, and it's so annoying.
But basically, we went to Best Buy later that day, right? We bought her a new cooler, but the new cooler didn't come with little brackets that. What? Oh. So basically, we got a new cooler. It's an AIO cooler, and it didn't come with the little brackets that AMD coolers need to come, or that the AMD motherboards come with, so they can like just screw onto 2 holes. So had to wait for those to come in. But then she also had to wait for a new fan controller to come in so she could actually use all of her fans, because all 6 fans weren't even working. Like, one of them wasn't spinning, the one that was connected to the single fan controller. So we get all that stuff, and then Thursday after work, by the way, so I'm covered in grease and shit, I go over to her place, and I have to open up her computer again because I had to add in another fucking hard drive, an SSD, that also was just slapped in there. Which was also a thing, because I plugged the SATA cable into the wrong port, because it has to go into number 1. It can't go into number 5 for some fucking
It's very
reason.
particular about that shit.
Yeah, so I had to unseat her GPU just to put the SATA cable into port 1. Because I plugged it into port 5 originally, because that's the only one I could see. So then I had to replace her entire fucking cooler, and then I had to do all of her fans and plug them into this 9-pin 9-slot Thermaltake fan controller hub that's meant to sync different brands of fans, not Thermaltake fans. For fuck's sake. And then we had to do this and like a bunch of other daisy chaining, and let me tell you, the AIO hoses for the radiator pissed me the fuck off. But now she has 7 fans.
Nice.
And so that was my computer journey. But also there was Dante's, where I had to replace his fucking CPU. But at least his was easy, right? Replacing Aurora's cooler was not easy.
Yeah.
So you know how AMD have that little retention arm? And whenever you remove the CPU, you have to release the retention arm, right?
Yeah.
Well, Aurora had a stock cooler, and we had to use some
Okay.
new thermal paste to re-put it back down because I realized we didn't have the right parts yet, unfortunately.
Mhm.
So I I unscrewed the stock cooler, and I tried pulling it off because usually you just like get a little bit of like very gentle but firm. You know what I mean? You have to pull it off.
Yeah. Sorry, I was yelling at cats.
So you pull the cooler off. You know what you don't expect to come off with the cooler?
What?
Matzo knows where
Usually
this
the
is.
slot.
Matzo, you know where this is going.
I have one of two theories. Both of them horrify me for different levels.
I pulled the CPU off.
Oh, I already own Moonlighter. What do you know?
That's not the worst case at the very least. You could have pulled the entire slot with you. Imagine the fear if you pulled that off.
I mean, I'm just glad it was just the CPU because we were able to get it off, but it was a pain in the ass to get off because my hand was covered in fucking thermal paste.
Yeah.
So my hand was covered in thermal paste, and it got on... Oh, God, this is another great shame of mine. It got on some of the pins. Which, it could have been worse. Like, it still works just fine. Good as new. But I got thermal paste on some of the pins.
I mean, I'll be completely honest with you. I'm over here left wondering how much fucking thermal paste were you using that you got that shit everywhere?
I just used the normal amount. A pea-sized drop on the fucking middle of the die.
Must have been a big ass pea.
I guess.
What Dante takes every hour here. A big
Oh,
ass
God.
pea.
You put a Dante pea on it?
Bro, what the fuck?
No,
Apparently, I already own Moonlighter. By the way, I don't know how.
I guess I just
Humble
used too
Bundle.
much thermal paste, so whatever.
I recommend playing it.
I had to fucking very gently hoist the CPU off the fucking cooler. And this was a stock cooler, so I had to like get it onto the fin so like enough air could get onto it so I could pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had to clean it off and then re-slot it back in and blah blah blah. You know how reseating a CPU goes.
The whole song and dance.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the worst song and dance was installing Dante's fuck-mothering SSD, his M.2. We learned that his SSD is technically bottlenecked by software.
Really?
Like, that's awful. It is not noticeable. Like, if you saw like the boot speeds, if you saw everything that's happening, you wouldn't tell. But the benchmark was telling me, yeah, you're being bottlenecked, basically. And that's because it's
insane.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason for that. It's not a PC SSD. It's a game drive.
Oh.
That being said, it smokes his hard disk drive like it's nothing.
It's so annoying, and it's like this is why it was cheap. I got it on sale at Walmart for $65, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, why are you $65?
It might just be old stock.
Like, why?
That being said, you can't notice that it's being bottlenecked, right? It's fucking fine.
It depends on what I'm playing. Like, but I mean, like the only game that I'm playing that technically is too low to run is Oblivion. But I don't really give a shit. I played Oblivion at like 10 FPS. I can handle whatever that thing can't do.
I mean, it's just load speeds, not like actual.
Oh no, the world looks drastically different if I change it from like medium. And just between medium and high, it changes drastically. Like the lighting.
Oof.
Because one will have like God rays and bloom and water reflections. You go down to medium. The sky looks untextured.
That's insane.
Water now just looks like a flat color, and it looks fine for the most part. Like when it came out of the dungeon, the sewers, I was like, that looks good. It was on medium. But then I went over to the waterfront, and there's like boats hanging out, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at the boats, and I'm like, the boats look like they're just on dry blue land, and I'm like, this is not right.
Are you insinuating they are not?
So I changed it to high settings, and yes, it meant like performance dipping every once in a while. Like I have it set to do 60 instead of uncapped because I'm like, if I leave it uncapped, it's just gonna try and go above 60, and it's not gonna work. So I capped it at 60, and it for the most part it's fine. Oblivion Remastered does have some weird things in it, like ghosting. It has a lot of ghosting, but that's just the nature of how they remastered the game. But it's really noticeable sometimes. Like if you pull out a bow, when you go to string it, you can see the whole fucking thing as if it was in slow-mo, like when it comes to drawing it, and it's like, oh. But I've seen people have that problem. Like the higher your graphics setting, the more visible the ghosting is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's really it sucks. But I mean, it's just old school Oblivion jank with the jank of the new systems that they're using to put it through. Also, Moonlighter is on Xbox Games Pass, so that's how I have it at least. I might buy it though on Steam just because I don't know if I'm going to keep Xbox Games Pass going forward, since it's like $12 a month, and that's a lot for me right now.
Yeah, and it's probably only going to get more expensive.
Yeah, which is a shame because like at the moment, Xbox Game Pass is a no-brainer deal. Like I get so much from that instead of just buying the games individually, but like I also have to keep paying it, you know?
Yeah, you don't own your games.
Yeah, I mean it sucks. It's annoying, but like at the moment I can't afford to be buying games crazy like willy-nilly, so it's like okay, it works at the moment. But like usually like if a game goes on sale for like really cheap on Steam, I'll just buy it on Steam at that point, you know?
Yeah.
I might buy Moonlighter because it's like okay, it's on sale for like nothing and I'd have to restart, but I mean like I'm only a few days in.
And
I believe I'm still in January.
Right now.
Damn, straight up, just $2 or $2.73 for complete edition. Damn. No, but like, just look at this fucking game, man. It looks so nice. It reminds me a lot of like Zelda's art style.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's really nice, and I like how simple the shop is when you first get it. It's just like 4 slots. That's all you have to sell. It's so good. I love it.
Hey,
Play it now.
so
Hi.
didn't you say you had some PC shit to complain about on the cast?
Yes, I did, and it actually relates to games I've been playing somewhat recently.
Oh, would you look at that?
2 friends of the channel on my end, Okami Zero and Ryukuri Mono. Together, the 3 of us have been playing through Aliens Fireteam Rescue. Or we would be if I could.
You mean a Fire Team Elite?
Fireteam Elite, thank you.
You guys have been playing Fireteam Elite?
You've been playing Fireteam Elite without me?
Yes, it wasn't bought by me. It was bought by Zero for me.
Okay, because it's on Game Pass, and I actually liked that game.
Yeah, but that
He
doesn't
bought
mean it
it
has
for
crossplay.
myself and also Rui, and that was the party because it's only a 3-player game.
Well, I mean, at least you're playing Fireteam Elite and not the other one.
Yeah.
Issue, I can't play with them anymore.
Why is that?
I cannot load into the second campaign.
What?
Why? Like we cleared through the entire first campaign, no issues aside from I had issues installing the game, something disk drive error on Steam. I'm still not entirely sure. I will send a screenshot that I took earlier today before we met up of what I am seeing right now, which I consider an improvement from what I saw when we first tried to run campaign 2.
Oh no.
And I would like to further preface this by saying, only I am having this issue. Zero and Rui both load in perfectly fine.
Does Rui have a better computer than you?
No, she has a worse computer
than me. Yes, insertion.
Is this on Steam as well, by the way?
Yep.
Have you done a file verification?
Okay, so here's everything I've done so far. I did a file verification. It said there was a corrupted file, and it fixed it. I uninstalled it anyways, to be safe. I then powered down my computer entirely, powered back on, did a clean install, did not have the issue I had when I was first trying to install it of whatever disk error. I opened the game, I went to go launch the campaign again, I got that prompt again. I close the game, I refile verify. One file failed to verify. It's been reacquired. So I open the game, I run the first campaign's first mission, I close the game, run file verification, things are fine. I reopen the game, go back to campaign 2, get that. That, for those not seeing, is a pop-up over the game. As the game kind of freezes, things still load, but I cannot make it the active window anymore. The pop-up in question is titled Serialization Error, Action Needed. With content, corrupt data found, please verify your installation.
What do you even do here?
I closed the game by every time this error has popped up, I've had to task manager and task it. I closed the game, verify files, one file failed to verify, it's been reacquired. I open the game, I don't even go past the title screen, I click exit game. I verify my files, one file failed to verify. It's been reacquired. I don't know if there's something wrong with me getting the game, or if this is a sign that my hard disk is failing.
I mean, it doesn't seem like your disk is failing, because that would imply that like other shit would be corrupted or starting to get corrupted, and it's only every time you launch the game. Right? So it's
only when I go to campaign 2 mission 1. I can't go to campaign 2 mission 2 because I can't clear campaign 2 mission 1.
I gotta ask you, Matzo, because I decided to Google this because I'm sure you've looked up stuff for this too, right?
I've tried my damnedest, but I keep finding like people calling the aliens bugs, other bugs that have come up that I'm not experiencing.
So I just did Aliens Fireteam Elite serialization error.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the top ones is it's from 10 months ago.
Okay, so kind of recent.
So I need to ask you, are you guys playing it with mods or no?
No mods.
Okay. Do you still have you still have it installed, right?
Right now, yes.
Okay. Go to the local files and see if there's a mod.io folder just in it.
Worth trying.
Because somebody said I had the same problem, deleted the mod.io folder, and then the problem was fixed.
I am not finding one. Maybe in third party folder? Not looking like it. Fuck, don't open the DLL.
Bofa.
I'm looking through this.
Ligma. Stuck on D's and Updog. What the fuck?
It might also
Splatoon game.
It might be because it's also it's Unreal Engine 5. Are you guys playing do you have the DLC?
You have a problem.
She's
hot.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I'm not fucking squids.
Sorry, in case you guys didn't hear that, Dante's accusing me of being a squid fucker.
It's because you are a squid fucker.
Because you are.
All three of you. I hate you all.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm not sexually attracted to squids.
They're squid girls.
Yeah, no.
But one of them is an octo girl. I just showed you an octo girl.
Okay. This doesn't change anything.
So you're an octopus fucker too.
Yeah. Look, I'll eat a squid. Like, I'll actually eat one.
Oh, that hurts my eyebrows.
They taste delicious. I'm not gonna fuck a squid. You squid fucker. Fucking old.
We're talking about Splatoon, by the way, chat.
Fucking.
If it wasn't obvious. It doesn't look like I own any of the DLC, Chris.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
What the hell is this?
Rollo. It's a fidget thing. And you just dropped it. You just fidget with it. That's it.
I didn't know what it was.
I mean, what the fuck else would it be?
I don't fucking know, dude. Maybe you're fucking rolling things up here.
It didn't make any sense.
I don't fucking know.
I have a lot of fidget things.
I'm aware.
I require them like this thing. Like my snake. I love my little snake. I can do this. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's just
It used to be in a different shape.
It's just a piece of wire, my guy.
Yeah, it's a snake.
You're a piece of wire.
It's my wire
You're
snake.
a piece of wire.
Wire snake.
A very opossum-shaped wire.
I looked through every folder in the game, and there is no folder that even has mod in the name.
That's crazy. How the fuck does this shit happen, man? This is why, once again, I will say, I'll have to say it again. Console. No issue, man. No problem.
Hey, Dante?
It just run game.
Dante?
It just run game.
Dante, I'm gonna blow your fucking mind.
Huh.
A lot of the Reddit posts that I found talking about issues and bugs with this game were for console players.
I mean, that game just sucks. That's why. Like,
not necessarily wrong.
Fireteam Elite is well, I mean, not even Fireteam Elite. Just in general, the Alien franchise games have notoriously just had problems.
Okay, here's one from 5 months ago.
Right.
Dark
Facts.
Descent hasn't had any problems, I'm going to say, which that game is fucking great.
Which one?
Dark Descent. It's the XCOM like that I told you
Back
about.
It was an Alien game that gave us modern first-person shooter controls.
What?
Yeah, no. Do you know it was a huge fucking issue when the control scheme? This was on the PS1, by the way. The control scheme of using the left stick to move but using the right stick to aim was introduced.
Yeah.
That was a huge fucking issue.
Why?
People didn't like that.
Weird.
It wasn't natural. But then people just kept fucking doing it, and now it's just like, of fucking course.
Yeah.
There's no other way you would do it,
It was
right?
an Alien game?
It was an Alien game.
Which Alien game?
I don't fucking remember.
That's fucking weird.
Honestly,
It's weird seeing articles referencing it, like a Game Informer article. It's like, this game has weird controls. You use the left stick to move, and you use the right stick to aim.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I mean, consider that GoldenEye, you use the left stick to aim on the analog stick, and you use the fucking D-pad or the fucking C buttons to move.
Which is...
That's weird.
It's weird.
That's weird.
It was weird then. I've never thought it was a good system. But also, it's because the N64 also has a fucking controller made for aliens. Like,
true.
It's not that hard to figure out.
It's an annoyingly stupid controller. Like, why the fuck does it have 3 arms? It's fucking stupid. Just remove the middle. Like, just remove the middle.
Yeah, people tried that. It doesn't work as well as you think it does.
No, of course not, because it's a stupid controller to begin with.
You love it.
Like,
So Matzo,
hey,
Hi.
it's so
some
dumb.
of these fixes, so I'm okay shitting on AI all the time. Honestly, though, the Search Labs AI overview isn't actually terrible for looking at this stuff.
Okay.
Like when I searched it for specifically Reddit, possible causes: corrupted game files, mod conflicts, save data corruption, incomplete installation, external factors like your PC hardware or software, such as storage problems or antivirus conflicts. There's verify game files, uninstall and reinstall completely. Disable mods, but you're not using mods, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, can't do.
Delete save data.
Which can
erase your game, bro.
but one
Yeah.
campaign.
Ensure your game and operating system are up to date. That's an obvious one. Try running the game executable with administrator privileges.
Fucking guess I could.
And then check hardware and software. So maybe your antivirus is fucking with it if you have the default antivirus.
I'm just using Windows Defender. It usually doesn't cause issues.
Sometimes I've noticed Windows Defender sometimes does.
It would
And then-
be a weird instance of Windows Defender when corrupt data found is what I'm getting.
Well, yeah, that's the typically. Sometimes antivirus looks at something and it's basically a false positive.
Mm-hmm.
So it happens a lot, unfortunately.
It's just a really weird one that Steam is corroborating, because every time I go to verify my files, there is exactly one file that does not verify.
That's really
So
weird. But
Like, what
and
the
it says
fuck?
it reacquires it, but then I'm assuming the same file fails to verify.
and before you pirate the game, and then it actually just fucking functions.
You don't get it. I've been considering that.
Jesus.
I'm assuming that you were uninstalled, right?
Yep. And then also, like, to make fucking sure that it uninstalled, I shut down my whole PC.
Chris, what the fuck are you
God.
posting? Oh.
What do you think?
I don't fucking
He's
know.
multitasking. Horny in IT.
Yeah,
Bro, that's how
that's the
furries
recluse. That's the recluse. We love the recluse.
are. I just wanted to give you guys some very important knowledge. My pronouns are like my balls because they itchy.
Throw him out.
Leave.
If we wouldn't lose Dante's audio as well, I would have absolutely disconnected him,
Oh,
Mhm.
come on, that was funny.
and it would have made the joke even funnier.
Dante, take this man home.
No.
You can't say itchy balls around me because it just becomes a Yakuza reference. Like itchy balls Kasuga. Like, come on.
Right itself.
It's a meme within the franchise itself. Like, people call him that. He'll be like, "Yeah, my name's Ichiban." Itchy balls? And he's like, "No." Which is funny because it doesn't even make sense in Japanese, because in Japanese it's just number one.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't happen in the game where he's in Hawaii, which is where it would have made sense.
The most
damn it.
sense.
My snake fell. Look at him. Look at what he's doing right now. Do you see this shit? He's sitting over there.
What?
He's sitting over
Oh.
there sending squids in chat. He's fucking sending squids in chat. Stop sending fucking squids in chat.
What do you mean
Okay,
stop
but to be
sending?
fair,
You
the
act like I've been sending it this entire time. I sent one squid picture. You motherfucker.
Stop posting squids.
What's wrong with squids? They're cute.
Uh-huh, sure.
One of them is Southeast Asian. And I like those.
I just think it's weird.
One of them is East Asian. Then there's their friend Big Man, who is an icon.
I don't know.
And also, like,
The Splatoon-
semi-sentient?
The Splatoon fan art community just weirds me out.
Do I weird you out?
You're a squid fucker. This is weird to me. Like, I don't know. Just I draw the line sometimes. Like, I see Splatoon and I'm like, these are all children.
They're not all children.
They certainly look like it to me.
Like, it's technically not all of them are children. Like, these girls, like the idol girls, they're definitely not children.
I don't know. I just don't fuck with it.
Now, the protagonists, yeah, probably. Even though they have been, like, physically growing older, which is kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
I need to
Actually,
play Splatoon.
Like, they're like 10 years old in Splatoon 1, and they're like 15
It's just a fucking
in
shame
Splatoon
that
3.
it's a fucking shame that Splatoon is mostly an online game, so it just completely non-relevant to me.
Guess what, motherfucker?
Oh,
The designs these games are coming from, it's single player.
that's good at least. How
Yeah.
long is it going to be though?
We don't know yet.
Exactly. It's a Nintendo game, so I don't expect it to be of anything of substance.
Wait,
Like,
you don't think 10 hours can be substantial? You don't think 5 hours can
I'm
be
not
substantial?
dropping $80 for that.
Yeah, no, totally fair.
Like, I'm not dropping $80 for that.
I'd drop $60 for Titanfall 2.
Like, Mario Kart World is already a fucking push, and I know that if I got Mario Kart World, I'd probably be investing a stupid amount of time into that game because
Yeah, but Mario Kart World costs $500.
exactly.
But
Unless you get it bundled with the Switch.
Yeah, $500.
Monster, that is $500. That's the bundle. It's $450 for the Switch, and then $500 or for the Switch 2, and then $500 for the Switch 2 plus Mario Kart World. If you just get the Switch, that's $450 with no games, and then you have to buy Mario Kart World separately. That's $80. So, in the choice between $500 and $530, I think $500 is the better deal.
Mm-hmm.
You're not counting taxes.
I know I'm not counting
It'd
taxes.
be
Add another like $50 in there. Let's be
No.
honest.
more than that. Well, yeah, no, $50 square because it'd be it's $550 for it's $500 for the Switch, bundle or not with taxes. It's $500 because it's $50 for taxes with the Switch. So it's $500 period. If you get the Switch bundle, it's $550.
whenever I mention these
580.
prices, I'm not including tax,
So
obviously.
it's pain.
Like if I was including tax would be dumb. Like I already know taxes are going to make it more expensive.
It's just painful. I want to, not to mention it's just not available anywhere right now, and I'm like, oh God, can we please just
it is really funny because apparently Nintendo has been like really good about the Switch 2 so
They
far.
have been.
No, because there's still some on shelves depending on where you live. Like it's not just constantly out.
Nope.
There's still some people that can just walk into Target and buy one. It's not like a PS5 situation where they're just like, well, guess you gotta wait 3 months before they restock.
Just good luck finding it, because like I go online and I look for it, nowhere around here. And I'm like, man, come on.
We should hit up Target before we head back home.
I guess we can, but it's not really much point.
Walmart. Yeah, no, it's not like we can purchase it.
I'm not gonna find anything, and I can't buy it anyway. I want to get one so bad, but I'm also like, I want to get a Switch, and then like basically the only game I'd get is just fucking Mario Kart, because only reason is I can get that for $50 with the bundle.
There are games that have like
Thankfully,
like free upgrades. Like Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch 2 is insane. Like
It is.
literally just the console change has added 30 minutes to a
crazy.
speed run.
Which
Not
is
added,
insane.
subtracted 30 minutes to a speed run.
Like, and not
I'm
to
not
mention like
surprised.
the God, like it actually runs well. Scarlet and Violet actually fucking can now meet their potential, which is fantastic, because it's like
Those are
they
super
are
good games.
They run like ass.
I always have to.
I was
mention-
I was explaining to my other friends like the whole like what exactly is loaded at all times. You know, the fucking entire
Everything.
ocean, and like how fucking big is it again? Fucking like the
So-
size of Spain or something.
So, if you took Paldea and you made that Spain,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The entire ocean that's loaded is like 4 Earths.
Which is like why? Why Nintendo, or not Nintendo? Fucking Game Freak. Why? Why did you make this decision? You could have just not done that.
Culling, so much culling.
Like, I don't understand
Infinite
their
culling,
logic behind
For
it.
real.
Like, what is the idea behind it?
Obviously
it's
they
like-
were rushed to hell and back.
No, of course, every Pokemon game has been like rushed to hell and back. The only one I'd argue maybe had a bit more extra time in the oven is like Arceus.
Yeah,
And ZA.
and we got
NZA.
notified of that even.
I think about like Pokemon dev times, and it's like how they've been taking their time with the New Legends game and how
Which
it's
is
good.
fantastic.
Thank the fucking stars.
Oh,
And-
God, I'm
Even when we
excited.
think about Scarlet and Violet, right? Like we all agree, fucking fantastic games.
It's a
They
great
couldn't
game.
have never been released in the situation that they were.
No,
Like it is unacceptable that they look like this, they play
Like,
like this. It's
they
just
could have taken 6 more months.
like, just to give it
Mhm.
any sort of fucking polish.
Shit, seriously,
Consistent 30. That's all we would have needed.
I don't need a new Pokemon game released yearly. I just don't. Especially as an adult,
But
it's like I don't
Dante,
like.
Dante, they have to keep up with the merch, Dante.
But they have to. No, they can keep up the fucking merch. They don't need new
Can we
merch.
just talk about how they're releasing a new competitive game for the first time since Stadium 2?
Which one?
And it looks
Pokemon
so good.
Champions.
Oh, I completely forgot about Pokemon Champions.
Terra
It looks
and Mega
actually
Evolution.
worth something.
Terra and Mega Evolution in the same game.
Is it
So can you
gonna be-
imagine the
Hold on.
meta?
Wait, hold
Can
on.
you imagine
Wait,
the
hold-
meta?
Hold on. Not since Stadia. We had Rumble Blast.
That's not a competitive game.
So not the Wii one.
You mean Battle Revolution?
I am talking about Battle Revolution. You're correct. Yeah.
That wasn't a competitive game.
Really?
No.
Oh.
Nope.
But that is like a stadium
got-
style thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really bare bones though, right?
Yeah, but like the thing is
Incredibly
that
so.
after Generation 3, when did competitive start? Generation 4? Like current VGC format?
I think Generation 4. It
Yeah,
couldn't have been
because-
earlier than Gen 3 because Gen 3 was when doubles were genuinely introduced.
Yeah.
Huh.
But Gen 4 was when
Because-
they made like true doubles.
Yeah, no,
Because
the
even a
format
lot of
is
Gen
doubles.
3
That's the official
fights.
format,
Interesting.
which is really fucking fun because like then you have things that can work like Parrot
Yeah.
Trap. Matzo, did you watch that wolf video?
I did not. I still need to go back for that.
Do you want to hear what his team is? Like nothing else?
Please.
All right,
Tell me-
so
Tell me
Polytoad
what
and
this fucker
Gothitelle.
did.
Yeah, Polytoad and Gothitelle for Parish Song and a Shadow Tag, right? And he has the fucking bridge. So he has a bridge. he has that fucking cat that he hates. You know what the bridge is, right, Matzo?
I do not.
Arcalodon. So he has that fucking cat that he hates. And then he has Amogus. And so so he needed a water type coverage on his team, right? Just something to help to like be powered up by Politoed's Rain Dance, right? Or Drizzle.
Yeah.
And you want to know what's the most obvious pick in like the current meta that you would say, like, for a Swift Swim user? Like, just leaps out at you.
It's a damn good question. I don't know the Swift Swimmers off the top of my head.
Well, Wolf's immediate thought was Basculegion, right? That's a great...
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Basculegion makes sense. He didn't use Basculegion.
Fuck to use.
Kingdra.
Really?
Fucking Kingdra that's missing half of its Draco meteors. He also, that video, please watch it when you get the chance. He has a fucking domain expansion.
Fuck you.
That's what it's like.
Fuck you.
He's just like, these are my secret techniques, and he has to put the teams in very specific situations. And I'm just like, Wolf, what are you doing? And I swear to God, he's about to just go domain expansion, world champ difference.
Fucking domain expansion.
That's what it's like. Just hearing him explain how his competitive team works and how he won a Toronto regional with it. It's his masterpiece, and I can't wait to see what he does at Worlds. Because he also won an international earlier this year in fucking Germany.
Insanity.
Wolf is the most decorated player in all of history. I think he is like the GOAT of GOATs. Not gonna lie.
He's King Goat.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think he took Parish Trap to his German team, his Germany international win. Which is fucking insane. Because his Toronto win was supposed to be like the last time that Parish Trap was going to fucking work.
Surprise!
Because the regulations changed to allow legendaries again. Pokemon is so fucking stupid, and I love it. Anyway,
Fucking Pokemon.
I love Pokemon. I love that pocket monster. Shit. Anyway, boys, I think we have had a good-ass radio show today. What do y'all think?
It was good.
It was good.
We definitely have to wrap it up. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
It's been
Well,
like
I would just
2
like to
hours.
I would just like to thank the wonderful drinks that brought us here today. We have Dante's wonderful concoction of Fresca, Squirt, and a hint of Mountain Dew. And meanwhile, I just have regular ass Mountain Dew.
It's delicious.
This Greedocast is not sponsored, but if you would like to support us, you can go ahead and find us wherever your favorite podcasts are being peddled to you. I don't know what people say to that. You can also hit that subscribe button on YouTube. We would really appreciate it. So we would like to thank you all for listening. Please check us out next time. This has been 133.7 KSMD, the Sadbois Radio. We will see you.
You know, eventually.
Eventually.
Never. Fuck you, it's over.
Don't give up. Challenge again.